likes it because she's old. She's probably like 25. Do you know dance good hard?
Hey, excuse, what the fuck? What the hell? Holy, what the hell? What? I'm not on the screen. I am not on the screen yet. I am not on the screen.
As much as I wanted. Please enjoy Power Wash Simulator and whatever time you can afford with friends and loved ones.
What?
Happy New Year.
What? It's your what? It's your end of the year bonus. What the? What? Who? Holy. Okay. Wait. Hold up. All right. Oh my God. I'm not on the. All right, guys. Great stream. Thanks so much for showing up. What the? All right. Well, that was fun. I'll see you guys. We're gonna raid over to Markiplier. Think he needs some help growing his Twitch channel. What the fuck happened? Okay, hold up. All right, I got it. All right, this is a stupid bit anyway. Let me. All right, hold up. Okay. Whoa, that's loud. Okay, I can't think now. Hold up. Let me. That was so loud. I'm sorry. What the tuna, dude? Hold up. Okay. Hi everyone. I normally. What? Well, first, thank you everybody for being here at all. What do I even say? I haven't been, holy shit, what the fuck, thank you. Okay, wait. I'm an adult. I can get a handle on my emotions. I know I can. I'm powerful. Oh my God, this is fucked up. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna address that in a moment because if I try to do it right now, my brain's not gonna work. Holy shit. Hello, hi everyone. Welcome on in. Let me say some hellos quick. It's so good to have you here. It feels like it's been forever because of the holidays and also on top of it, just, being so busy with other stuff going on. Can I moderate Brian a script? Yeah, I need a teleprompter. Oh my God. I need I've had like moments where I've done like hosting gigs and like production is like piped stuff in to my earpiece so that it can like end a segment and transition into the next one, and I need that. Well, hold up. Let me say some highs quick. Let me treat this like a normal stream. Hey, what's up, everyone? The captions aren't on. I hope they work tonight. If they don't, let me know, please. I will turn them off ASAP so they don't blow up everything again. I'm scrolling to the top of the stream, and I'm gonna just... Holy shit. Uber, hey, what's up? Miracles, good to see you here again. Aruhaku, hello. Abby, welcome on in. Becca, hello. What's up? Kim, how we doing? Hello. Seymour, thank you for the 14 months with Prime. I know you only get one of those a month, but thank you for using that here. Nye, good to see you here. Hello. Banana Moon Puppy. Hello, Jacob. How we doing? Kirby, so nice to see you. Thank you for that nice message on Instagram that I hope you don't mind that I reposted. It just meant a lot in a time that's been very stressful for me and my family and everyone around me. Uber, thank you for the 3-stream streak. I appreciate that a lot. Potato, hello. Good to see you here. Welcome on in. Rackalove, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. Thank you for this hype train that's ongoing. Starfish, yo, what's up? How we doing? Hello, hello. To Why Not as well with the 47 months. I appreciate you so very much. Shira, what the emote is... yo, can we watch the language, please? The stream just started. What the fuck? Sure, good to have you here. Nye, thank you for the 20 stream streak. If I'm missing anyone, by the way, I'm sorry. I'm sure I'll catch you whenever you type in chat again. If I have said your name twice, you're just extra special tonight. Sky, what's up? How we doing? Juba, hello, hi, welcome on in. Yeah, Morgan, excuse me. Yeah, right. Seymour, thank you for the 40 bits. The on-screen celebration. AJ, hello, hi, welcome on in as well. I'm gonna throw up. I'm like, so overwhelmed already. Hi everyone, join in. I think I'm caught up. It's funnier because it wasn't me. Well, I mean, I won't lie, I have a list of, like, suspects always, but it's, just for people's privacy. Jesus Christ. I never check it because I don't want people to feel outed or anything like that. It's like, I don't know, good Lord. Like, I don't ever, like, shout, that, like, go, like, oh, it's one of you guys, because that, who knows? I want people to, wait, captions are already a bit behind? Okay. I'm sorry, everyone. Captions have been a little ass lately. Yeah, I see they froze on my end. I'm gonna have to actually look into a different captioning source. I'm sorry! Nettles, hello, hi, welcome. Chat, I'm here to remind you that if you give 5 or more subs, Valorant will give at least 1 extra. While that is true, I don't know if that's, no one has to, I named this last time before the holidays. You've given enough for a reason. Like, y'all have done so much. The fact that you have a list of suspects, it's not a real list, I didn't write it down, it's just like, there's behavioral patterns that are concerning, that I keep in mind in my brain. Thank you genuinely so much. What was I gonna say? Merm, hello, hi, welcome. But if anyone wanted to gift, now is the time. That's just not necessary in any way, shape, or form. That is, yeah. I mean, for those who are confused by that, the Valorant is on our leaderboard for gifted subs right now because for every 5 gifted, Valorant will gift at least 1. It's sort of like the September Gamba, where sometimes it's like 1, sometimes it's like 50. But don't do it. You don't have to do anything. Paxton, yo, what's up? How we doing, dude? Link, hello, hi, welcome on in. I'm still saying my hellos here, I guess. Funky Lima Bean, what's up? Hello, hi. It's not necessary, but it would be really funny. I don't know if that counts as funny. That is like a streamer being a... Jesus Christmas!
I have to pee. No, why would I get fat?
Why?
Bread makes you fat?
I am just getting here at midnight, my time. What the fuck, dude?
No, why would I get fat?
I know I use overuse the word genuinely, but like I really don't have better descriptors besides like I am genuinely like confused by why this is happening right now. Anonymous, whoever you are who dropped 500 and activated Screaming Cowboy, I'm sorry I was not on the screen for that, but that level of generosity is not, like, I don't know how to accept that. It's like, thank you so much. And whoever just anonymously gifted 25 subs with 5 bonus from Valorant, thank you very, very much. I'm sorry we're gonna have to hear the alert 1,000 times. It's just the way that it goes, but thank you so much, genuinely. Thank you very authentically. Thank you sincerely. I don't know, what are some other good words that are from the thesaurus? Just thank you. I was legitimately just talking to Morgan before stream where I was like, oh, I hope like, you know, a couple people show up and want to vibe, and you know, it's late, but like I just bought the new or not the new, I bought the only missing powerwash DLC that I was missing, and that was redundant. Who cares? And I downloaded that to play tonight just to vibe, and they have like a new Christmas map, like winter map as well, like an ice rink map. So I was gonna do that, and I was just like, whoever shows up, we'll just yap about whatever and hang out for like 2 hours while I distract myself.
Why would I get fat?
Like what
Bread
the
makes
fuck?
you fat?
Bro, like, thank you.
No, why would I get
Like,
fat?
thank you so much. Like, genuinely, thank you. Wholeheartedly, that's a really good word for that. Yeah, for reals with the Z, though. Oh, God.
Fat?
Oh, what am I supposed to say here?
No, why would I get fat?
We're so hungry for new
Bread makes
Christmas
you
map.
fat?
I hope so. Dude, my eyes are like...
Why would I get fat?
My lower eyelid in my right eye just started, like, twitching.
No, why would I get fat? Bread makes you fat. Bread makes you
What
fat?
the hell? Like, thank you all. Thank you, thank you.
No, why would I get fat? Bread makes you fat.
God. Okay, I'm gonna, actually...
No, why would I get fat? Bread makes you fat. Bread makes you fat.
God, I don't know. I'm gonna turn down the music even more just to chat quick.
No, why would I get fat? Bread makes you fat.
This is
Bread
in
makes
no
you
way,
fat?
shape, or form, like, should not be taken as more encouragement to do, like, just ridiculously generous things like that. Thank you again, by the way, for everything that I never know how to say thanks enough to everybody. Beans82, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You're supposed to play Power Wash Simulator. I'll do my best to. Bro starts swelling up, breaking out in hives. I'm surprised that doesn't happen to me sometimes. I get so, like, I feel all the blood just rush upwards into, like, my face and my neck and my chin and stuff, like, my cheeks and, like, it's so bad. Anime Fangirl, welcome to the stream. Hello. Is it Beans' birthday? Happy birthday, Beans. It started twitching. Is this a reference to the niche website Twitch? Guys, I gotta let you know. I'm so sorry to break the news. Twitch is paying me to market for them. Every time I go live, I get ad revenue from Twitch.tv, owned by Amazon, owned by Jeff Bezos, owned by John Twitch, CEO of Twitch. I'm so sorry to disappoint anyone. I am paid by Twitch, I know, to promote the website. So if you ever want to check out twitch.tv, just know that I am only recommending that you check it out because I'm paid by them. You look cute today. What the heck? Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not, but thank you. All right, give me 1 second. All right, hey. Oh, hey, what's up, everyone? Oh, my God, so many familiar names in the chat. Yo, what's up, Elijah? How we doing? Hello, hi. Welcome on in. Doug, Gimme Dome. I don't know what that game, or Terra Nil, I think I've heard of it. I've never played it. I'm sorry, Doug. Good luck finding your answer. What a name. Ah, God. All right. Hey guys, oh my, it's so many people. I started so late after midnight, and it's Friday. Whoa, it's wild that you're all here. Wild. Like, right after the holiday and everything. Like, except, like, thank you. Whoa, let me get myself on screen for the first time tonight. Whoa. Oh my God. Hey, it's still Thursday for me. Sorry for time traveling. It's my fault. I was gonna talk about some, like, shit tonight. Stormy, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hey, hi, everyone. Welcome on back after, I don't know if you're still, visiting people, if you're still celebrating the holidays leading into the weekend, if you're just looking for a place to chill and you've been wondering where the hell I've been. Obviously very busy with holiday stuff, but also family stuff. It's great to have you here. Really good to have you here. I hope that, like I said over on the Discord, regardless of if the holiday times brings good vibes or not for you, I hope that you always remember you got a whole community that supports the hell out of you and accepts who you are. Thank you for being here. Like, truly, genuinely. Holiday time or not, I don't have enough thank yous. Like, I genuinely don't have enough thank yous for all of the support that's given to me. Thank you all a ton. Yeah, new sub. Thank you so much, Stormy. Thank you so much for the 9 months. Appreciate that a lot. Hope that you've been well. Thank you, everybody. All right, let me check my notes. What were we talking about here tonight on stream? Okay, wow. I'm just opening my Palm Pilot here, right? Yeah. God, I should probably actually start writing down notes for what I want to talk about on stream, because I get thrown off by this kind of thing. Thank you all. It's so nice to have you here. I'm sorry that tonight is going to be really short. Like, I have to cut myself off pretty early. We're going to our third holiday. Can I start over? Okay. It's going to be pretty short tonight. We have to go to our third holiday celebration whenever we get up. And it's been a lot of good family time this year. But it's just, like, very busy. So I won't see you again till Saturday, most likely, unless I do another one of these post-midnight, super late, just chill sessions. I'm sorry we haven't been, like, setting new tip goals or sub goals, especially now. Good God, I don't know how we're even gonna... We're gonna have to, like, vote. We're gonna have to discuss on, like, how we treat themed goals, just so that we can make it doable. I don't want it to seem like I'm dragging my feet, especially with all the stuff we earned in 2024, having to roll over into 2025, a lot of it. I'm so sorry for the wait on all of that stuff, but y'all are helping me come up with some great fun streams for the new year. Thank you. Notes app is a beautiful thing. I do use my Google Docs a lot for notes and stuff. Phoebe, hello, hi, welcome on in. I'm so sorry I'm missing so much of chat as well. I really appreciate you a ton. Democracy Manifest. Yeah, I started so late here tonight that I think that Saturday and Sunday we can use to, like, just reorganize everything, consolidate some goals, maybe, you know, figure it out together as a community. Because, again, I want it to have the most value for you and be the most interesting for you as well. So, thank you. How short would you say stream will be tonight? Probably no longer than 2-ish hours. So, no you don't. You use Notes app now. I am God. Oh my God, I've been convinced by the all-powerful, the all-knowing. God, alright, I can't talk. Give me okay, so, hi, hello, it's good to be here again. It's so nice to see just so many familiar names, like I keep saying. I don't know, this has been a chaotic, holiday season. It's been a really chaotic holiday season. So I'm gonna open up the floor super early. I'm going to let people who have good news share their good news so I can concentrate on reading those. We can concentrate on celebrating those people. Make sure you're congratulating each other. And then after good news, I will hopefully be reset in my energies and be able to converse like a human being. Thank you, like, truly for being here. But if you got something to share, whether you got something cool for the holidays or just a small thing that made you smile a bit today or this week or whatever, please feel free to share. Hopefully next week schedule starts to stabilize again a little bit more, but we'll figure that out. We will. Gonna have to lurk tonight. Kim, all good. Enjoyed the lurk. Thank you so much for being here at all. Like, seriously. Next sub goal is for Brian to read compliments we give and to respond with thank you instead of, well, I don't see that, but I'm glad you did. Link, you know what's really funny about that? I was actually discussing that with my therapist during my most recent session. I was like, I understand how, like, weird it is that I cannot accept, like, a real compliment. So I'm working on it. Oh my God, the mlems. Thank you for the Prime for 51 months. I appreciate that, Silver. I know you only get one of those a month. Thank you for using it here. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge, and the ad-free view-in. Good news, I got to see a bunch of family for the holidays and spend some quality time with my dad. Arahaku, that's great. That's really wonderful to hear. I'm finally almost done cleaning my room, and I got my favorite instrument for Christmas. Oh my God, that's awesome. Congrats. That's awesome. Good news, tomorrow/today is Friday. It is the freaking weekend. I hope that people are able to rest and relax if they didn't get to during the holiday rush. Get some sort of personal time within their own energies, however that might look. I was about to say that sounds like upcoming therapy homework. Yeah, it's current therapy homework. Good news, I had a holly jolly Christmas with my family and had enough leftovers to last 2 to 3 weeks. Oh my God, it's like meal prep with those leftovers. I'm so glad to hear. Good news, I'm getting together with friends for tea tomorrow. That sounds very lovely, actually. Wonderful winter times type of plan. Good news, I treated myself to Chipotle today and learned that my taste buds now like lettuce in the Tex-Mex bowls. I almost reached My protein goal of the day. So I count it as a win and walked another 5 miles. Let's freaking go. Doing a lot of health stuff, trying to feel better and deal with PCOS. Becca, super proud of you for keeping on that journey. That is awesome. I hope that you sharing that with the community and all the support you get makes that all a bit easier, a lot more routine for you, that kind of thing. Good news, I just found out my VA disability is permanent. I qualify for free healthcare for life. Let's freaking go. I know that sometimes there's like a ton of red tape and like complications around VA disability and VA just like care in general, so I'm so glad to hear that you got that squared away, Paxton. Yo, what's up, Ace? Fingers still crossed for your sister. Spent some nice time with my family over the last few days and got some good progress made on my cross-stitch project. Thank you, Ace. I will be sharing like an update about that just for people who are curious in a bit, but I'm going to obviously give people a big heads up so they can mute the stream if they need to during talk of heavy health stuff. Good news, I got a cross-stitch pattern for Christmas. I'm really excited to try out this new craft to meet. Yo, enjoy! Have so much fun. So glad to hear about everyone trying out like cross-stitch and everything. It's funny we got 2 back-to-back cross-stitch newses. Good news, I got my first tarot card deck ever for a gift. I'm a bit of a skeptic, but I find tarot interesting, and so far it's unexpectedly helped me heal spiritually and help me not help me not to life in the moment for once. To live. Okay. Wait, as in, well, I mean, I feel like my brain is too slow right now to suss out what was written there fully. But Uber, I'm proud of you. I'm glad that the new sort of adventure is helping you heal in any kind of way, regardless of what that looks like. That's so awesome to hear. Interviewing for a new job in January. I'm really excited. It's a federal level position. Miracles. Holy cow. Not as excited for that, except benefits can be incredible. Fingers crossed for you that it all works out and maybe it ends up being something that you end up enjoying a lot more. That's wild. Good news, I moved across the country last week. I made it in one piece. One piece. The one piece is real. Also got my computer set up yesterday, so I feel a little more at home now. That's wonderful. It's always nice when you start actually settling in and everything like that. But wow, what an adventure. Moving all the way across the country. Good news, I'm seeing my nieces tomorrow. They moved states away back in October, so I miss them a lot, and they're getting so big. I hope you have a lovely time, Merm. That's so cute. That's so fun. Oh my gosh. Good news, I was able to visit family for the holidays, and I got Legos for Christmas, Stormy. I also got Legos for Christmas, so that's awesome. Juniper, hello, hi, welcome on in. Ace, thank you for the 3-stream streak. I found this here, I appreciate that. Amy, hello, hi, welcome on in. I rescued a guinea pig today, so now my guinea pig has a friend. Oh my gosh, little buddy, the guinea pig distribution system at work. Good news, I have a 3-day weekend, and I'm so excited to be lazy enough to regain some energy. Link, you deserve it. Kick back. Enjoy recharging. I'm really, really happy you have that. Spark, good to see you here. Hello. These holidays are not my favorite time, but my good news is I worked all day on this tiny fruit market assembly kit I've had for a while. By tiny, I mean the instruction measurements are in millimeters. Should be able to have it done by tonight. That rocks, though, that you have that to do. Fun little activity. And I'm feeling you. This, Morgan and I were discussing, obviously, with all the stressful stuff going on. It didn't feel quite like the holidays for us, but we're all, all here supporting each other, and that's, in and of itself, something that's really great. That weirdo, hello, hi, welcome. Yeah, love all the good news. Agreed, Arahaku. I love all your good news. I can't reply to them all because sick brain. Oh my god, Nettles, please feel better soon. Thank you for being here at all. Juniper, thank you for the 25 streams, by the way. Also got Legos for Christmas. Tay got you the sunflower ones. That's so cute. What the hell? Your friendship, your and Tay friendship, Becca, is like one of my favorites in the community right now. It's so good. Got the Tuxedo Cat Lego for Christmas. Nettles, are we twinning? We're twinning. Morgan's mom yesterday got me the Lego cat. I'm so excited to put it together. It's huge. I didn't realize how huge it was, but it's humongous. It's like 1,700 pieces. It's gonna take me like 20 streams to do. I'm so excited to build it though and see what like Sig and Elsa's reactions are to it. I got anime stuff on Christmas. That's so fun. That's very, very fun. Got a big motorcycle Lego set. Oh my god, Lego gang, let's go. Yeah, everyone wish Nettles, well wishes for getting over wintertime illness. Never a fun thing. I got Luigi Legos and the Insect Collection Legos. What the hell? I didn't know that they made an Insect Collection, but now I want that. That's dope. Who needs me? That reminds me, I have to finish the Lego Animal Crossing set sometime soon. Maybe we do that this weekend. Maybe Selfish Sunday. When we're catching up on all the media review. I'm like a week and a half behind on it now. Oh my gosh. Who needs me in lab when we have Taya and Becca? Well, I mean, if lab drops by a freaking stream, then I can bump you guys back up to the top. But as of now, Lav is out there being an adult. Unreal. Yes, I got that one. I also ordered some whiskers on it from Etsy, so mine have whiskers. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Your job is also 1,700 miles away from where I am. Oh my gosh, East Coast of Arizona. My grandparents lived in Arizona when I was growing up. That's a hell of a hot state. Regardless of what happens, I hope that it goes very smoothly for you, Miracles. I hope that it works out and, again, is more favorable and interesting than what you think currently. The memes are abundant in this community. They really are. Boo hiss. Can't believe Lav has responsibilities. I know. What the heck? Yeah, how dare Lab be doing stuff and living life instead of being here? How dare one of my children grows up and, like, becomes a human? Unreal that would happen to me. Do you know how that makes a mother feel? Unreal. Lab was part of the, like, original batch of, like, community members that I was like, these are my kids. These are the people I will protect forever whenever they need anything. Hope everyone also feeling sick feels better. That's very kind of you, Nettles. Thank you. I say this like I don't regularly disappear. But that's okay, because I, like, always know where you are and, like, what you're up to. So, why am I kind of craving popcorn right now? That's, like, Morgan's favorite snack, honestly. So, enjoy if you decide to indulge. My good news today was finally able to get a hold of someone from the Pub House, publishing house. I was like, the Pub House, like a bar? A printing issue happened this past weekend and everyone was on holiday vacation. So glad I'm no longer screaming into the void. Someone's looking into the issue. I'm so sorry to hear about the issue that happened. That sucks. But I am glad that they have someone on the team helping out. Finally, that's so frustrating. But at least it's resolved, like you said. Mommy Beagley, yeah. My brother's parting Christmas gift was giving me his cold. Oh God, 4 years ago he accidentally broke my toe by dropping his guitar amp on my foot, and now he gives me his cold. Man, I'd keep an eye on him. He's out to get you, honestly. I also disappear. That's a-okay. Y'all have lives. I want you to prioritize. This is like I know we have like the touch grass joke that's like gone around the internet forever at this point. But it is one of those things where it's like, I hope no one ever feels bad for missing a stream or showing up late or not being able to be here consistently. You have lives, you have your priorities. Please prioritize those. We have the VOD channel on YouTube for a reason. If you are like, I'm really missing the vibes and you just want to throw on something in the background, catch up with what the community's been up to, the VOD channel on YouTube, go sub to it. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers anyway. You can listen to VODs in the background, put them on to fall asleep to at night. You can, you don't even have to leave a comment. Just leave a like and a watch, and that helps out that channel a ton. So something I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs to monetize. It's not going to be like a life-changing amount of money, but it will help me while my schedule has been this awful. Which is, again, also rolling all the way back to what happened at the beginning of stream, because I'm finally now ready to talk about it. Why I always feel bad that anyone gives that much, because y'all are already giving me your time by hanging out, and then also on top of it, it's one of those things, I haven't been around that often recently, and it's not just because of the holidays, it's just been chaos on my end. There's been a lot of scary things going on with my sister's health and stuff, so I'm really grateful. I'm very appreciative that anyone wants to see me keep doing what I do, but please know that as of right now, I'm not 100% capable of promising that I'll be around all the time, that I'll be able to provide the content that you're helping support. But I am really grateful for everyone. I was literally watching the VODs earlier, and I was yelled at when all I was doing was working rude. But like I said in Discord, you know what you did. You know, should we dono and leave? Well, I'll be doing the leaving in like an hour and a half. I'll be doing the leaving most likely, or like 2 hours from here, you know. Girl, Lies, you've been around. I haven't, though. I've been very, very busy. There's been a lot of stuff that's been going on. So we can give dollars instead of time. No, that's not. No. Time is basically money, so poor. No, not poor K, no los dos here. I got my dad to sub to the VOD channel. He's excited to watch on YouTube. I hope that Dad doesn't go, hey, why do you watch this freak? I hope Dad enjoys. That's very nice. Thank you for sharing, spreading the word. Thank you so much. Why not? Thank you. Both is getting, no, we're not, you're not El Dorado memeing me right now. That's not how this works out. All right? We understand the situation with your sister, and we're here to support you in your time of need. I appreciate that, but it's more of, it's her time of need. Okay. Wait, this is perfect because the song just ended. So let me get, I'm muting the music for a second. I'm just, muting alerts for just one quick second here. Sound alerts, etc. Just, quick content warning. For those who don't know what's going on, or those who might have forgotten, or those who just want the heads up so they can mute stream, I'll do the typical point up, double thumbs up whenever it's okay to unmute the stream if you need to step away for a moment, because content warning, we'll be talking about my sister here and there in these streams, just for those updates and as to why I might not be around. So I will start talking about that now, but content warning, cancer, medical procedures, you name it. Those who don't know, my sister was recently diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She's working with a number of specialists. They pinpointed sort of the origin point and how to tackle it. Today, I wasn't actually supposed to be live, which is, I mean, that's why the name of the stream is Long Day, Short Stream, or Short Chill, or whatever I named it. It's one of those things where I'm just kind of thrown off all the time whenever anything happens. And this holiday season was not exactly the happiest for me and my family, because this is all going on. My sister now twice in 1 week has had, while getting treatment, these really scary drops in blood pressure where she's had to be rushed to the ER, and just monitored because she's either had a bad reaction to something or just other complications with the procedures she's undergoing have been genuinely life-threatening, and it's really very scary for all of us. So I have not been getting very good sleep. I've been eating like shit. I haven't been able to exercise. I've been not been able to stream very often or for very long or at the times that I normally do. So I'm really appreciative that anyone's here at all. 500 isn't enough for treatments usually, but it's definitely some meds. I mean, it's a huge help in ways that I think people who might not have as much of a background in this or might not know how a lot of these types of things work. And maybe you do. I mean, it sounds like you do by just saying like 500 isn't enough for treatments, but it is one of those things like when we raise money for St. Jude for kids with cancer, $1, buy something like pair of surgical gloves or, some hand sanitizer for the people who are the medical staff there, or helps fund the cost of an ambulance ride, which he's needed several over this past week. So I really appreciate everyone. His bills or groceries covered, so you can spend time with. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. That the onus of that never is needed for the community, or needed for the community. The onus of that is not to be put on the community. You guys paying for my sister's medical care, like I'm trying to help out how I can and spend a lot of time driving out to where my parents live with her, and it's been a lot of travel for sure. But I'm really grateful. That's really considerate. That's really kind. But I hope no one ever feels pressured or anything. Yo, what's up, Mouse? Welcome on in. Just a heads up, we're talking about my sister's cancer diagnosis, so if you need to duck out or anything, I'll flash 2 thumbs up at the screen whenever it's time to unmute, so that if this is too heavy or anything, I hope that you get a good heads up about that. Juba, get some good rest. Thanks so much for hanging out here for a bit. Thank you so much. Amy, thank you so much for a gifted sub to Mouse. That's really kind. Yeah, it's something where there is negative pressure. Isn't I hope that doesn't mean that you're more inspired to give. That's very kind, but again, it's the onus is not on anyone here. So like, thank you for being here at all. Thank you for supporting what I do, even with the jank schedule, and me being maybe not at 100. Today was my sister's first round of chemo, which we were all very nervous about. I gave her a huge hug on Christmas. We celebrated Christmas Eve with my family, and I gave her this huge hug when we were leaving, and she was like, I'm actually like really nervous for what's about to happen. And she started chemo today, and I was prepped for what normally happens with chemo, because I am someone who, again, has worked with St. Jude. I've seen the process. I have had other people in my life who have been affected by this horrible illness. And she had an incredibly rare allergic reaction to the specific type of chemo they were using. 3 minutes into the procedure, she had a ridiculous, like terrible allergic reaction, to the point where like her blood pressure dropped so low that they were like, we might have to like emergency operate. And it had to rush her from the cancer treatment center to the ER, which was like horrifying. And it was just hours and hours of my mom like calling over and over again and giving me like step-by-step updates. So that's what I've been dealing with today, which is why tonight, like, she's stabilized. We were FaceTiming earlier. She was laughing. She was like, oh my God. Well, she's like, I'm fine. She was like, it was just really weird. Meeting with the oncologist tomorrow, and we're going to figure out like a better, chemo treatment for me. Because there's, for those who are unaware, there's multiple different types. So at least she's working with a good team who is hopefully getting her on the right course now. And crisis was averted, but it was just very touch and go sort of day. So that's what I've been dealing with. So tonight, chill energy. I'm so sorry we're not setting up new goals. I'm sorry that I'm not doing any of the special holiday streams. I was talking to Morgan either Saturday, because I'm not going to be around for Friday night unless we get back early enough. And then it will probably just be another chill stream like this one. But Friday, we're going to be going out to see Morgan's brother's family for our third Christmas celebration of the week. And then so Saturday and Sunday, one of those days, I'll do one of the special streams. We'll, do Girl Go games or whatever holiday theme, build gingerbread houses, whatever. We'll figure out something. I'll let you know. But tonight, just chill. Not going to be around for too late. But I really appreciate all of you. Like, it's on. Thank you. I went to nursing school to work at St. Jude because, thank you so much for redacting that, for being so mindful, Miracles. Cancer's a big deal to me. I'm so sorry she's going through all of this and that you and your family are dealing with the secondhand stress. I appreciate the thoughts. Thank you. And I know that we're not alone, and I know that we're not the only people who have gone through this kind of thing. So I just, I'm trying to keep people on the same page for the moments where I'm not around. And just kind of setting expectations, because I'm so grateful, like so unbelievably grateful for the unreal amount of support that this community gives me with their time and freaking otherwise. Like, good Lord, guys, 36 subs already. Like, thank you. Really appreciative of that. But like, also one of those things where, it's just a lot of heavy stuff going on. So if I'm not around, I hope that like people understand. Like what's happening. Sorry, I'm putting my mental health first is what you sound like. Well, Mouse, you know me. I'm working on that side of it. I was doing a little bit better, right? With like a lot of that stuff, but obviously a little bit of like mental health slip back with just the level of stress. I keep apologizing to Morgan, and she'll go, why are you fucking apologizing? And I'm just like, it's just, and she's like, you're under like a supreme amount of stress. Like, these are unprecedented things, so. We did get some really good family time, though. I did get a lot of time with my sister over the past, couple weeks here, and really grateful to everyone who's afforded me that. Thank you. Promise we'll work out what we can work out around what's going on. But like, genuinely, Morgan's so real. Yeah, for real though. That said, tonight plans are just actually wait. We can move on from that now. I just, again, wanted to give people the heads up on what's going on. Just Wild, weird stuff. A double thumbs up here for the screen so people can unmute. If you're joining us again, thank you so much for sitting out and still having faith that vibes are going to be brought up after whatever talk is happening here in the chat. Thank you so much for chilling. Very appreciative always. Y'all are great, like truly. And we already did good news, so that's wonderful. Like, thank you for the, like, sort of the buffer of that so I could talk about something heavier, and we'd be in a better mind state for it, I guess. Yeah, thank you all very, very much for your support. Healing and mental health progress isn't linear and changes with different difficulties going on. It's completely understandable. It is. It is. I try to remind other people in my life of that as well. But thank you. Y'all are great. Like, truly. I remember how exhausting it was when my family went through medical crisis, and I want to support them as much as I can. I can imagine the mental whiplash it must be from overwhelming generosity. It is, and that's another thing. I want no one here to feel like I am ungrateful for anything also. I know that, like, my reactions might not seem super, it's like the tuber reactions to shit, where I'm like, oh, I'm a YouTuber, and I'm going, oh my god, what the hell? Like, but it's like, I have no defenses at the moment. So anything that's happening is just as raw and as real as a reaction as I can, that's gonna happen. So, I hope that people understand, like, I'm really grateful, and I hope that tonight can be, like, a fun time, yapping about goofy shit, having a fun time, playing some Power Wash, and just vibing, and, you know, we can talk about the holidays, we can talk about, you know, anything, what your plans for 2025, talking about the things you're excited for, and then this weekend, we'll regroup, we'll set some new goals, we'll do a bunch of fun stuff together, and I hope that people are excited for all of it, like, thank you. You never seemed ungrateful. Don't worry. You express your gratitude often. I hope so. I really do. I feel like it might come across as insincere because of how often I do it. I had a really huge YouTuber back in the day actually call me out one time. It was so weird because they were a friend of mine and they were trying to be constructively critical. But they were like, hey, Brian. And it was like when I was a smaller YouTuber. So I think I had like 7,000 subs on YouTube. And every 100 subs I would get on YouTube, I'd go, oh my god, guys, thank you so much for like 7.4 thousand. That's wild that like in 100 subs we're at 7,500. And they were like, hey, Brian, you don't have to do that every time. Like, you don't have to do that like every single time that happens. And I was like, but I want to like let people know, like, it's not just about the milestone. It's about like, I notice that the community's growing. I notice like those small little baby steps are why we grew into what we grew. Like, I want to say thank you for that kind of thing. And so it was like an interesting moment, but I'm so self-conscious it just like stuck out forever. Where it's like, oh my god, do I just like come across as insincere? Are people getting like gratitude fatigue from me? So y'all know me. I'm neurotic as fuck and I just overthink these things all the time. So thank you for the reassurance. You're raw dogging it, if you will. Yeah, I kind of am in the middle of like an emotional raw dog situation where there's nothing that is coming out of my mouth right now that has any sort of filter at all. I'm so sorry ahead of time. It's just, if you hear something unhinged tonight, it's because there is no controlling whatever energy is is going to be leaving my brain. I got Morgan the Mushroom Cat toy from the wish list. What? That's so kind of you. What the heck? Thank you so much, Miracles. That's really, really kind of you. Oh my god. Our cats have been so spoiled this holiday season. I think that they are having a really good one. Between us getting the new bed right before the holidays and the cat tree, plus like my mom bought them a bunch of cat toys. They've been freaking out. They've been so happy. That's so sweet of you. Yes, thank you very much, Miracles. I just saw Morgan post about that. It's so cute. Oh, thank you. Like, truly, genuinely, that's so nice. Our cats have been a huge comfort during this time, amongst all the stress. I kind of am in an emotional rut. Shira, thank you for adding that. Yeah, thank you so much. There's Morgan in the chat. Treasure X Trove, go follow her. She's been popping off on TikTok and Instagram lately, so go follow her there. She also streams sometimes and does YouTube videos as well, so please go support the hell out of her. Also, I really appreciate all of you who do so just due to the fact that I would not be around without her. I would not have been strong enough to get through so much this year. I'm so grateful for her. I would probably have hermited up and been like, yeah, so I just don't exist online anymore. I would have just, like, turned into, like, MIA immediately. So, thank you so much. Like, all of you are great. That makes me so happy I wasn't able to buy my cats any gifts this year. I feel so bad, even though they probably don't realize. I'm trying to give them extra attention. Attention is a gift. Time together is a gift. It really is. In so many ways. You know? Everything is for Sig and Elsa. They're great, alright? The cats are going to love that mushroom, right? Like, for real, though. Let me throw out the good news as a light switch up. Yeah, that's great. Again, like, padding out tonight with some good news is dope. Give me 1 second here. The chat keeps scrolling and I'm missing out. Wait, guess who has internet again? Is finally in a safe and clean home and back on the East Coast. Hey, welcome back, Mouse. Monday, me and Bowie arrived in Georgia, moved in with my childhood best friend, and we're immediately doing so much better mentally. Aren't living in survival mode anymore. I got my PC set up again, and I've been locked in on Marvel Watch. I mean, Rivals. I cannot stop playing Rivals. It's the only game I've been playing and the only thing I've been watching content of. Good lord. Yo, what's up, bees? Hello. If I can help direct any of it. You're all good, bees. It's one of those things. We have a really great team working with us. My family's also a medical family, so we kind of have like a little bit of a better perspective about all of it. Appreciate the thought a ton. That said, we are going to be stow and talk about that particular subject for now, but I appreciate that thought. I really do appreciate the mindfulness and the kindness. Like, that's dope. Like, thank you. All of you are great. Morgan, help me stop wearing gym shorts as my daily go-to. What the heck? That's so funny. She is a style icon, right? Like, unreal. Been watching the hell out of Blizz's rival streams the last couple days. Oh, I mean, like, I watch, like, people who are good at the game, though. I watch, like, the people who are, like, top 500. If I watch other casuals, I'll only get worse watching someone like Blizz. Like, truly. I'm better. I guarantee I'm better than most of my friends. Although, okay, wait, here's a question. Here's a real question about this. Very real question. So Jordan and I were texting yesterday. And we were both talking because he was like, dude, we got to play Rivals together. And I was like, it's actually so much more fun than Overwatch right now. Yeah. And he was like, by any chance, he's like, do you think your community would be down with us doing a Rivals stream instead of an Overwatch stream? I don't know if that's a okay, or if people just really want the misery of watching him and me playing Overwatch more than they want, like, actual fun content. Because I know some people find that really fun to watch people just slog through something painful. I don't know. It's something. As a Tracer main, are you now a Star-Lord main? Surprisingly, I've been playing a more Punisher. I have a 100% win rate on him right now in quick play. But I have played a shit ton of Star-Lord. He is just better Tracer, honestly. We need Overwatch. Actually, he's kind of worse Tracer in many ways. I actually like Tracer more, but he has better verticality. I just missed my rewind. Half the fun was watching you suffer. I know. That's the reason I brought it up. I even told them, I was like, no, they want to watch us, like, just lose our minds and become the worst versions of ourselves. So, Rivals, oh please, that sounds awesome. I mean, Rivals streams will probably happen regardless. We need the misery. Okay, fair. All right. I told them that was probably not going to be an option. That was not going to be our get out of jail free card. As much as that would be much more fun. Maybe this is what happens. Maybe we play a bunch of Overwatch, and then once you guys have seen us at the worst versions of who we are as human beings and gamers, like just totally mentally boom, totally like just angry, tilted, sad, we move over to Marvel Rivals as the palate cleanser. Maybe. More of a question for the big pushers of Overwatch like Xander. Okay, fair. Oh my gosh. No, Mouse. Rocket's good as hell. He's like very, very good. He's a very good character. His kit's awesome. In fact, he has like insta-res is wild. There's no instead, there's only both. Yeah, fair. Juby, hello, hi, welcome. I was diving into Black Widow, but I'm winning more as Luna Snow. Not really mad about it, except for those who go out of my healing range. Luna is incredible. She's basically better Lucio in many ways. Black Widow, I think, has like one of the lowest win rates on the pro scene or not pro scene, but the like high elo scene right now. I was like, oh man, I kind of want to play her because like she's basically just like Widowmaker from Overwatch. But every pro Overwatch player I know who plays Marvel Rivals is like, Black Widow sucks, actually. She has such a low win rate in the games. She needs a very specific map and comp to work well. But Luna Snow is fun as hell, and Korean representation with a launch character, bro, I'm so happy she's in the game. I can't wait till they add Silk. They need to, you know? Is there a good Sombra equivalent? A good Sombra equivalent is probably, honestly, any of the characters that cloak are annoying as fuck. I would say that, like, Psylocke, who has one of the highest win rates in high rank right now, is a good mix of Genji and Sombra. She's so fucking annoying. She's so good, and she has like a one combo KO moveset. Like, her kit's super good. Loki, with his clones, is really annoying. Penny Parker, surprisingly, who unfortunately the memesters in the Marvel Rivals community are started to call. They've added an S at the end of Penny because she spells her name P-E-N-I. So that's happening. They nicknamed her that, unfortunately. But she has this ridiculous moveset that like buffs and also like CCs, and oh god, I don't know. She's like so fun to play. She has a moveset that like disrupts at the level that Sombra does, except she has a tank's HP. Not the same like kit at all, but just like she's ridiculous for disruption. Kind of all the tanks are really good at that, but like Penny has like such a unique moveset. She insta CCs crap. It's unreal. It's so annoying actually. Cloak and Dagger is really fun. I was watching some guides on him or on them earlier. I kind of want to play Cloak and Dagger at some point. I haven't tried yet. I like how I have little to no Overwatch knowledge and no stakes in this, but would hate to see us lose a good Rage game because we all benefit from the catharsis. Good lord. Penny's better diva. Honestly, Magneto's better diva. Magneto's way more like diva because he's got the eat. Penny is like, I don't know. She's her own thing. She's actually like great though. She's fun. So... Magneto's Sigma without his toes out? Kind of. I mean, the thing about it is people keep trying to say, like, it's a one-to-one to Overwatch, which it's not. I think that the kits are more fun and more varied, which we'll see what happens with future patches and power creep, but none of the heroes are really the exact same as Overwatch. They have very familiar move sets, and they definitely copied Overwatch's homework, but I like the combos of skills from multiple heroes in each Marvel Rivals hero better. I think that it's like way better synergy for the move sets and the kits. So cloaking is the best part. Yeah, exactly. The cloaking shit, man. You can get like you can play Loki almost like a DPS at times, and he's a support. But yeah, I'd say like Psylocke is like if Sombra and Genji had like the most obnoxious baby. So the nickname is what she gets for spelling your name like Penny. It's her fault. Oh my god. Anyway, we can yap about whatever. I'm gonna open up some power wash just so I can get some time doing it. But we can like yap about, you know, the game. We can yap about whatever. The holiday season. We can yap about so many good things. Thank you again, everybody. I think my brain is still, like, pulsating right now from the beginning of stream. Thank you for all the generosity and support. Everyone's very, very kind for that. And I hope I'm saying thanks enough. I really do. Good lord. Hulk is Winston and Diva combined. Venom's also kind of Winston. Actually, I think Venom's, like, way better Winston, in my personal opinion. Venom is sick in the right team comps. I've been having a lot of fun playing him when I have to tank. He's good. And like I said, I have a 100% win rate on Punisher, who's just better Bastion, really. We got the ice rink, guys. My go-tos for my roles right now are, for tank, I play Venom and just do like a lot of off-tank disruption. I'm getting kind of more used to the other tanks, but I just don't play them that often. I like, well, let's see here. I play Star-Lord and Punisher the most on DPS, but I can kind of flex to anyone at this point already. And then support, I mainly play Rocket, but I gotta say Luna Snow is broken, and that's why she has the highest win rate in the entire game right now for ranked play. It's crazy. Ooh, Ice Rink, I know! It's so fun. So fun. A little winter wonderland for all of us. Oh my god, look at these penguins. This is like, if DreamWorks was like, what if we made a penguin a minion? What if everyone likes minions? What if we make the penguin say, Bello? That's what's going on here. I'll say it, you know? Someone who never touched Overwatch, I'm excited to try my hand at Rivals. It means that your bloodline isn't poisoned, so enjoy, you know? I think that those of us who have an Overwatch background, a lot of the skills, like, translate over. But also, unfortunately, we have Overwatch brains. So learning the new skill combos and everything is going to... And the third-person view instead of the first-person is going to be weird for some people. But then also, like, we have the raw mechanical skill, but we also have the jaded perspective of being Overwatch players. Because what a terrible thing to be, honestly. So, I hope that people enjoy Marvel if they try. It's free, by the way! Austin was texting me a couple days ago, and he was like, yo, have you tried? He's like, is Rivals good? Should I do it? And I was like, I actually like it better than Overwatch a little bit already. And I have like 3,000 hours in Overwatch. And it's free 99 on Steam. It's free. Free to download. Free to play. It's great. It's on consoles, too. Also, Brookie, thank you for the 62 months. I just realized my alerts aren't on, are they? Chat! What's wrong with you? You're supposed to tell me these things. I'm just the streamer. You're my technical crew. Thank you so much, Brookie, for 62 months. It's so good to see you here. Hello, hi. Thank you so much for the kind words. Yeah, hope you're all having a good time zone and enjoyed your holiday no matter how you spent it. Yep. Exactly the sort of sentiment I was going for in the Discord with my message about that on Christmas. I hope that people know that you're someone who... is thought of and supported, and, you know, regardless of how you spent the holidays, people here care about you, and hope you're doing the best that you can do. Alice, hello, hi, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thought I was going to sneak by you. No, thank you for that 62 months. Liking something better than Overwatch is like liking water better than poisonous lava. Okay, that's so fair, though. That's unbelievably real. Need our brain cell to check our quote horoscopes. Oh god. Not the quote horoscopes again. Already. Also, like I said, I did, because winter summer sales going, or winter summer... Bro, can I talk? Is English not like my first language? Is English like not like the language like I allegedly know to a fluent degree? The winter Steam sale is going on right now, so I was able to nab the DLC that I was missing for this game. So I'll be playing the Warhammer 40k DLC, which I didn't realize was the most hated DLC of this game. So I'm really curious to see if it's actually good. Yeah, winter summer, yeah. Some people call it woomer. Oh my god. You've heard of Brat Summer, now get ready for it. Yeah, winter summer. Get ready for Wat Summer. English said, ha ha ha, I'm nobody's first language. Yeah, English said, I simply exist from a colonial standpoint. Sorry, chat, can't do IT chat only knows donate, quote horoscope, gaslight streamer, and lie. Are the last two not the same thing, though? I guess, like, if you're not doing it to someone else, you're not really gaslighting them. You can lie in a vacuum. You can lie to yourself. I guess that is gaslighting yourself then, though, right? Why do I care? English is a bastard of all languages. Yeah, true. Sorry, no, Arahaku, no. It's the Michael Scott meme. No. My older brother just got me Cozy Grove and Okami from the Steam sale earlier today as a belated Christmas gifts, and they're both just $5. Holy shit. Everyone go buy yourselves some nice games. I don't know. Stop treating me to things. Treat yourselves to good things. Anyone who's given me anything tonight, you have to promise me you're also taking care of you. Or else. That's a hell of a deal. Also, great games. Just went to try and make popcorn, and apparently we don't have a basement microwave anymore, so I can't make popcorn without making a bunch of noise that would wake my parents and the dogs. Chat, what do I do now? You blow on the popcorn bag with, like, only hot air. Make sure that you're filtering only hot air through your mouth and your throat and lungs. And then if you do that for, like, long enough, according to, science, that should eventually pop them. And entropy. That should work out. It is not the same. / very truthful. Gaslighting me about the definition of gaslighting being different than lying. Make that popcorn # YOLO. Yeah, tell them we're all adults here. What? You've never had a low sleep night? I'm also on the make popcorn YOLO train. There we go. So glad that we're bringing hashtags back to Twitch chat. So good to see that. # YOLO. # woke up like this. # live, laugh, love. So, somehow got my right speaker to stop buzzing. Man, that sucks when, like, it's normally like a wiring thing, right? It blows when that happens. Whisper, this is not popcorn to the dogs, and then make it anyway. Combining chat's favorite pastimes of gaslighting and making food. Got myself Jedi Fallen Order, Final Fantasy 13. I know everyone hates this one, but I have to beat it. No, I mean, it's like, it's a niche title. I don't hate that one. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. Enjoy that. Have fun with it. I truly. Boyfriend Dungeon for my PC. Oh my gosh. Enjoy that as well. Enjoy my baby voice acting. Oh yeah, shit, I have some fucking news regarding voice acting and some, like, good news of my own. I forgot about it in the midst of all of this. Thought someone donated $8,000 because I forgot what Power Simulator looks like, and I was talking about Batman in a different tab. God, I would cry. You have no idea that that would be unbelievable. Honestly, I'd be like, "What am I freaking shrouded? Dude? What happened?" Here's the thing. Oh my God, sorry, polar bear ass. Here's the thing. Some of you might know that I am a voice actor. Some of you might know that I actually don't 100% know if I'm supposed to talk about this too much yet, but I also know that it's actually out in the game because I heard a clip of me in the game. So I'm going to mention it. But then we're not going to dwell on it too long because I have to talk to my voice acting rep and be like, hey, am I supposed to announce this yet? Because it is out there and it's very much definitely me. And it's not just like it's a trailer. It's like in the fucking game and it's a huge deal. Some of you may know the game. It's those of you who are into MMORPGs and or maybe you're into like Korean culture. But there is a game that I've mentioned a number of times because I actually played the hell out of it when I was really very deeply into MMOs. I played it for probably at least 1,000 hours. There's a game called Black Desert Online, which is a pretty huge MMORPG in Korea. It's got a pretty substantial international fan base. A lot of people I know play it. But it is a pretty, like, it's not a small game. I'd probably say it's like AA. It's not quite indie because it has the funding of Pearl Abyss, which is a pretty big company. And it's got pretty nice looking graphics as well. But there is a expansion of the game called Land of the Morning Light, Part 1 and Part 2. Part 2 takes place in a fictional version of the Korean city of Seoul, set in like sort of like the feudal era. And for those of you not familiar with the game, it has to deal with like this, the dark energy of this like black crystal that is basically wreaking havoc on a kingdom. And in Black Desert, in the Seoul section of it, there are all these Korean mythological like creatures and legends and folk hero stories and stuff like that. So it's a cool thing of Korean history being interwoven into this fictional universe, which as a Korean American is really awesome to see because I grew up without seeing any of that. So I, earlier this year, got tapped by a dubbing studio because the game is originally in Korean, and the dubbing studio went, hey, you were recommended by all these voice actors behind the scenes. And I went, oh my god, what the hell? Why are people from like Genshin Impact and other really huge games, how do they even know who the hell I am? Why are they recommending me for this role? But they recommended me for the role, so I got to read an audition for it and then do a callback. And I apparently nailed it. And they gave me the role of one of the biggest bosses in the game. I was recording for the game over the summer. And I was talking to like the sound engineer who was on the call. Black Desert is free on Steam. If you want to play it, it will take you hundreds of hours to get to my boss. I'm warning you. I'm so sorry. And what ended up happening was I was talking to the audio engineer after we'd recorded some stuff, and my director had stepped away for a moment to take care of something. And I was like, yeah, it's really freaking cool that I get to voice a boss character like this. Like I voiced Tessio in the Gunvolt series, but I get to voice this like Korean evil guy. And he was like, yeah, it's really cool. And I was like, so is this going to be like at the end of this chapter of the expansion? And he was like, oh, no, dude, you're like the final boss of the whole expansion. Like, you're like the boss, like the main boss, like that the whole storyline is based around, that like the characters that the player plays are trying to like take down. Like, you are like the final boss of that expansion of the game. And I had no fucking clue, because that's just being a voice actor. You're not given all the details. You're normally not given the whole script. But I got to voice a final boss of an MMORPG that's not small. It's not like the biggest game in the world, but it's pretty huge. It's been played by literally millions of people. So you can go and you can kill my character, which is kind of cool. He's currently being killed and farmed over and over again. Bats and Coffins, yo, what's up? Welcome. And Poisonous, hello, hi. Humble streamer pretends to be oblivious to their own obvious talents. Stop. But yeah, main villain energy. I've been waiting for a long time because, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've been waiting. I've said one of my bucket list goals for being a voice actor was I wanted to be like a main villain who got to do like an insane guy laugh. So, some of the things we worked on, like I was directed by this guy, named Chris, Bevins, who is an incredible, director and voice actor. He's worked with like Crunchyroll and Funimation, and he was like in My Hero Academia as the English dub of Zero, and a bunch of other stuff, tons of other anime. He directed people in anime for like 20 years, and so he brought me on board, and he basically just we went through like all the like major checkpoints where he's like, oh man, like, oh, I don't even have to like teach you this, you know how to do this. And then sometimes he'd be like, that was a great take, let's go again, try to do this instead. And he elevated my voice acting to like a different level. So I got to do like a whole bunch of shit with Chris, which was awesome. And he was just so encouraging. He was great. Him, my casting director, Samantha, and then all the freaking Genshin Impact voice actors who apparently recommended me, and other people who recommended me. I don't know how to say thank you to them enough, because again, I have no idea how they even know who I am, but apparently they support what I do. So that was kind of cool, to be just recommended by these peers in my field who have all these accolades and are like people I look up to the voice acting of. So I'm just so grateful that I got to do all that. But he taught me how to do like this huge, like anime style scream, like powering up scream. I got to do a crying scene. I told you I made myself cry. I did this like super angry loud yell that was, I've been telling these vague stories of, oh yeah, I hit another voice actor milestone where I accidentally made my throat bleed, which you're not supposed to do, but every single voice actor who does anime or villain work or powering up as like a protagonist has a story of yelling so loud in the booth that they unfortunately shred their throat up. And which is why he also recommended I take Ni Jam Pei Pa Ko or whatever the hell that stuff's called, the Chinese herbal like syrup that like coats your throat and helps out your throat. So I was using that after all of our yelling sessions. And he's also the one who, he was directing me a certain way for a crying scene. And this was the same like my character, super big bad villain guy, was crying. And he was like, okay, let's do another take. Because that was like a little bit like you tried your own thing. And he's like, I really respect that and I like that a lot. But like, let's do another take with like the way that like the Korean actor does it. And so I did a take that was more like that. And it's my first time that I got to dub and like lip sync with a character, which was so cool. So that was neat. He's like, yeah, so that's like the way like the original Korean dub was. But he's like, I actually like your first take where you were like a lot more emotional. He's like, damn, dude, I feel bad for this guy. I feel bad for the bad guy here. Like, you made me like feel for the bad guy. So I thought that was really fun. I thought that was really cool. But it's just like one of those things where I finally got to be the big bad guy. And my character's already been killed like thousands of times, which is awesome. I love that. Like, genuinely love that. So it's really cool. Really happy, really grateful that I got that opportunity. Another humongous item checked off my bucket list, though. So it's good to be able to finally talk about it. And like I said, I have to check with my rep and make sure that I can share all the details of this and like do like a shout out post of like, hey, check out Black Desert. I'm this character. But I mean, y'all are here right now. Let me give you like a little, like I said, it's in the game. You can hear me yell if you put the dub track into English, and it's just, I don't know. It's crazy to hear my voice coming out of any characters at all. Sad Scholar, hello, hi. Welcome to the stream as well. Fallen, hello. Hi, welcome. Now we can't call Brian a furry bottom. So, I can't give away... Proud of you. That's epic. Thank you. I liked being evil. I liked being evil for once, because the only other villain I've gotten to play is Teseo in the Gunvolt series and Cardin CL. And he's more of a comic relief character villain. He doesn't realize he's kind of evil. But I got to be like the fucking like now you'll die, like kind of level of angry villain, which was great. And everyone, is like, hey, this is the evil guy at the heart of this terrible conspiracy going on in Korea. Let's go kill him. So it's kind of dope. Yeah, two very different flavors of evil. Very proud of you. That's my streamer. Thank you. I appreciate that. Evil furry bottom. So, okay, this character is not a furry, first of all. But I would be presenting information, and granted, I guess I could just lie to all of you, because who's going to play Black Desert for like 500 hours to get to this boss? Probably none of you. You don't have the attention spans. I guarantee it. But I will say this much. It would be very bad faith of me to say that this character does not fall into my typical typecasting of I am angry, that I am constantly only being portrayed as a twink in games, that I'm always just, all my roles are me playing a twink. And I would be bad faith for me to say that this role does not, or that this role breaks that mold, because it doesn't. It really does not. Listen, chat, you can't throw up any sort of protest about me saying you don't have the attention span for it. You'll hyperfixate on Black Desert for 2 months and then give up on it, like the rest of us, okay? Amy, thank you for the gifted sub to Jacob. By the way, Jacob, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge, enjoy the ad-free viewing for the next 30 days here. I'll show a quick picture of the character, though. I just reorganized my freaking picture folders, so I have a voice acting folder finally. I don't know why I didn't have one before with, like, pictures and memes of, like, my characters. Like this. Oh, this was from, not from Black Desert, but those of you who follow or don't follow the dev for Summer Haze Glory Days, my first protagonist role in a game, I played the character of Mallory, Mal, who's right there. But some of you who are fans of a band called The Main might know their song Ho Ho Holidays. And they did a fake YouTube, like the old YouTube screenshot. The dev of Summer Haze Glory Days made this of Emerson and Mallory together for the music video, like the fake, like a parody of the music video that The Main does for Ho Ho Holidays. Yeah, oh god, The Main, right? This was a deep cut. So when they put this up, I was like, I have to save that because that's so good. But they made that for the holiday season. It's perfect. It's great. They also made this for Halloween. I don't know how many of you saw this. Of Mallory? That's sick. That's my character. You know? Like Forever Halloween, The Main? Yes, the band The Main. But here's my character in Black Desert. I think I have to, like, edit the brightness on this photo, actually. Wait, hold up. Why is it so dark? Why is this game the darkest game ever made? Why are you the way you are? Does that, like, make it too bright? You can't, like, see the details, man. That's weenies. I'll say it. It's Weenie Hut Jr. I can't share too much about this character either because it straight up, like, ruins the big twist of the game. So, I haven't thought about The Main probably since my freshman year of high school. Well, now you are. So, why are people spiraling? What's the reference? So, there was a music video that The Main released 12 years ago where the Main's main singer is wearing, like, this red jacket, like in the picture of Mallory there, and these, like, oversized red pants. And they just sing this super emo, ho ho holiday, like, type of emo song. And he takes his pants off in the video, and then the other member of his band is ironing it. But it's like a meme only in the Main fandom. But it's the person who's developing Summer Haze Glory Days was also part of the scene. So made a very deep cut reference, which is fantastic. Guys, guess what? You all lost the game. You're welcome. And to show us a meme of Mallory in the setting of Black Desert. Wild. I have this insider info that that voice actor's in both games, actually, though. Anyway, so this is a character. His name is the deposed Crown Prince, Go Young. And that's all I think like, it's so hard to see him. But this is him, like, in his throne. Stop this. In his throne? I think I have to turn up my damn brightness more. But that's him on his throne. That's my evil bad guy. Here's a zoom in on his face. De-zoom. That's him. He's got hair about as long as mine. Enhance. He has a cool sword. He's dressed in, like, Joseon Dynasty era, like, feudal clothes. Like, royal clothes. He's Kanti? Yes. Like I said, I can't really debate that he is not part of the typecasting of me as a twink. That I typically can't wait to call him a bottom. God, there's so... You know what sucks is I know his character traits. I know his backstory. So he's... I can't actually fight that part. It would be bad faith of me to try to fight that part. And he's a hot villain. He is a hot villain, dude. He's a hot villain. Like, there's so much more to him, but he is... Like, that's a hot villain, dude. Right? He does give power, but... Went to Twink City, everyone knew him there. He is assigned bottom by his own voice actor. He's a piece of shit. So honestly, I mean, good representation. We need more like gay villains who are not like villainized because they're gay. But I've been saving like Black Desert's memes that they put up on their official social media. So he's known as like the current like hardest boss in the game. People hate him. So they put up this like fan art. Well, not fan art because they made it, but Black Desert made this art of him saying pathetic, which is pretty good. Which I guess he would probably say pathetic like that. You spoiled the twist that he's gay. And then they made a little emote of him walking away into the moon. Look at how edgy but chibi he is. So he's a piece of shit. Is the final boss? Yeah, he's straight up. He's a shithead. But anyway, I'm not beating the typecast only as a twink in my voice acting career allegations at all. But he's pretty dope. He's cool. So edge, so cute. If I heard that phrase, you've heard of Elf on a Shelf, and now get ready for, and somebody said twink in a sink. That's who I'd imagine is in the sink, is my boss character. So if you look up deposed crown prince, maybe you'll find something out there that sounds like me. So I thought you were going to say we need more gay bottoms. I mean, I'm not going to say we need less, but also at the same time, I would never say that. I'm not here to tell you how to be, chat. What happens is happening naturally, you know? Anyway, that was... Okay. What a chaotic way to announce a role. I'll make a social media post whenever they tell me it's chill that I do so, but there you go. I will say we need less. It's like that meme... Never mind, I'm not going to expose the side of the internet I'm on and what memes I get on my For You page regularly. Good lord. Really interesting discourse happening in Girbeagly chat today. Truly a grab bag of different energies all the time. Like, really. That was really cool. Thanks for sharing the photo. Yeah, thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Someday I will be, I don't know, able to talk about shit without being awkward as hell. And it will also be something where I can, like, just boot up a video of it or boot up a game and you guys can hear me instantly instead of all my roles so far have just been like, yeah, so you gotta play up to, like, the 50th hour mark before even, like, encountering my character. Did a quick Google search, instantly found insanely cool fan art. Dope. Love it. No, you have to. As much as I love joking around, I'm so happy and proud of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all are great. Y'all are great. We're keeping the vibes good tonight, so thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll see. I've been actually playing Black Desert Online behind the scenes for the past few months just to try to get to the point in the game so I can just boot it up and be like, guys, you want to hear my voice acting? I'll die to my own character. I'll die to that boss. It's the same way that I can't ever beat the Teseo boss fight in Gunvolt. It's impossible for a gamer of my caliber. So we'll just only have to watch online videos of that one. But I'll try to at least get to my character. The big reveal. Him getting to be like, like just crazy guy. Fucking piece of shit that he is. He's kind of actually like, I'm not going to ruin too much, but he does have moments where he's a little bit of a sympathetic villain. Very excited for you. Like, he was a complex character, which was so fun. I love a complex character versus an archetype. Very excited for you and glad you got to do this. Yeah, it was so good. Again, it was really cathartic because, like, I got to scream in the booth. I got to cry in the booth. I got to do a bunch of fun stuff that I've never gotten to do before. It was my first dubbing of a foreign language into English job. Working with, like, timed markers that allowed me to, like, line up my lips as best as I could with whatever lines were being said in Korean. It's just really neat. Hell yeah, Brian, talking to alternate universe Brian content. Just finished the mini fruit market. So excited to never work on this again. Let's go, Shira. We love complex villain characters. Truly, though. A cunty sympathetic villain. Oh, good lord. I'm like so, like genuinely so excited to, I don't know, just hopefully add more and more voice acting accolades in 2025. I took a break here during the last quarter of 2024 just because obviously all the shit's been going on with my family and my sister. But 2025, I have a couple cool upcoming things for voice acting I can't wait to share. And I'm really just grateful everyone supports what I do at all. That said, this game also means I have yet another game with Sungwon Cho, Pro ZD. So that's cool. Alex Lee, I did not know, did some of his early dubbing work in Black Desert. So I'm now in another game with Alex Lee. I'm in a game, I think Matt Mercer might have been a voice. Kaiji Tang, I know the English voice of Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen is in Black Desert. So I'm like with a bunch of people who I really look up to in this game, which is awesome. Really, really proud to be a part of the Black Desert universe. So, still my life dream to play a Lady D style villain, just an absolute piece of shit with nothing but Riz. I know, it's fun, honestly. It's very fun. My guy has a lot of issues going on. That's all I'll say. Go Young is not a nice dude. Oh yeah, ProZD is such a cool voice actor and YouTuber. Love hearing his voice on and off script. He's great. You know, we have never gotten to like hang out in person, but we've been mutuals for a long time. He recently refollowed me on Blue Sky as well, which was cool. But I love his voice acting. His range is incredible. You know, he does everything from like the hi, I'm a high-pitched, weird little guy, to like and now you will die, like kind of voices, and I freaking love that. I admire that a lot. Also cool that he's Korean as well, so we got that going. Getting Korean gang in the voice acting world, nice and strong. And he also, this is not the first time we've been in a game together, which is great. You know, like, he was the voice of Sunder in Boyfriend Dungeon, which was the first major thing I was in with him. So, I don't want to play any characters, but my goal is for me to write a book where people would love to call one of my characters a twink. That's awesome, though, honestly. Like, you'll know, like, who your fan base is when that starts happening. That's the best. Sungwon is so amazing, and I was yapping about him earlier to my roommate because I was telling her about Dungeon Meshi. Oh my god. He was so perfect. Like, he's the perfect Senshi. He was, like, great in that, you know? I mean, don't we all have some kind of issues? True, though, right? Keanu, what's up? Good to see you here. Finally home from work. Welcome on in. I hope work went smoothly. Happy holiday season, if you partake. Otherwise, we're just vibing. I'm power washing an ice rink, which seems really interesting that I have to do this at all. But, you know, keeping it kind of festive and chill tonight. So welcome on in. I was just announcing my most major... This is easily the biggest voice acting role I've had. And like I said, it's in a pretty sizable game with a pretty sizable fan base. Like, you know, hundreds of... Or literally millions of people have played Black Desert over the years. Which is kind of crazy. And they have, like, hundreds of thousands of players, like, every month or whatever. Which is cool. So I've already seen complaints about my character online, which is great. I love it. But yeah, it's very, very cool stuff. This is, again, another bucket list goal. Just keep adding more and more stuff. I have to talk to them also about when they can add it to IMDb, because I always like to just direct people there when they're like, what have you been in? You know? He was flawless, essentially. He did a great job. He did like almost like a 1-to-1 to the Japanese dub in Dungeon Meshi. You're really good. I hope they do with yours. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to, like I said, just like put a little bit more effort into voice acting in 2025. This year was hard in a million different ways. So it's one of those things where like I am doing my best, and I'm proud of the handful of roles I got to announce in 2024. It wasn't as many as I was hoping it was going to be, but I also only did... I've told you guys I have a freakish rate of landing games, which is weird because I don't think I'm that good compared to people who've been doing this, you know, a little bit more dedicated than me, and I hope they get all of their roles that they want to. But, like, it's right now the industry standard is you get 1 out of every 200 auditions that you do, like 100 to 200 auditions. Right now, I'm getting a role every, like, 25 auditions that I've been doing. I only put in, like, maybe 120 auditions this year. 100 auditions, something like that. That was it. I did very little. I have friends who do more auditions in a month than I did the whole year. So to have like people, like I said, people on the echelon of like Genshin and Honkai Star Rail and stuff like that being like, yeah, Brian Long, I think he's a good voice match for this character. Or like this would be the type of character he'd be great at voicing. Which again, I'm like, does that mean you think of me as a twink? But again, it's very flattering to have people who I look up to in the industry recommending me. And it's even more flattering when I land a role. It's like really great. It's really cool. Was this the character where you said you didn't know if they'd be able to announce it right away because of where he is in the game? Yes. So I was told I wasn't allowed to announce him for 3 months. So it's been about 3 months now. And also, like I said, I caught a clip randomly because I just was looking like, oh, wait, is he in yet? Is my voice in yet? And I saw a clip of some players in Thailand playing with the English dub on. And my character being like, doing the crazy lines and stuff. And I was like, oh shit, I guess it's out. Because they don't tell you when shit comes out. I was just here to talk. Me as voice actor, just here to talk. I have nothing to do with the production side. I have nothing to do with the writing or the release dates or the marketing. So when a game comes out that I'm in or a product comes out that I'm in, half the time I don't know that it's out yet. I don't know that my voice acting stuff is out in the wild yet. It's really weird. It's the weirdest part of voice work. Potato, get some good rest. Thanks so much for dropping by. Thank you so much for chilling. Enjoy that lurk. Thank you. I didn't get to yap with y'all about the Game Awards. Borderlands 4 is on the horizon. I hope someone's character Flack from Borderlands 3 shows up. In instance, they're confirmed getting Zane in 4. Really? I wasn't keeping up with the news. I just saw the trailer and I was hyped for it because that's Morgan and my favorite game series that we play together, co-op. But Borderlands 4 having like past characters in it would be great. I'd love to hear Flack again. Someone did an amazing job with it. Yeah, voice actors say big words. Yeah, we just like grunt into a microphone and then they're like, cool, thank you, here's money. And we go, cool, I can actually afford rent this month. And then I leave and then months later, people are like, hey, you did a great job in that role. And I go, oh, it's out? Cool. Official job description, make noise from mouth. Yeah, pretty much. You know, could you ask to be notified? I mean, you could, theoretically, but, like, game studios are pretty hectic, and a lot of the times it's not really prioritized to, like, let everyone know, because they're dealing with the marketing side of it, or the coding side, or whatever, so it is one of those things where some projects have told me when my character's out. Like, for instance, like, I've talked about Cook Serve Forever. I know that they're, like, in the process of, like, redoing the system that they use for the gameplay loop in Cook Serve Forever. But I recorded those lines like 2 years ago, I think, or like a year and a half ago or something. I have no idea if my characters are in the game or not yet. I hope so. I don't know, though. I want to play that game on stream, because that's like a fun little semi-cozy game for the community, but I don't know if it's worth doing yet until I get confirmation that my characters are in it. So we'll see. Zane made a reappearance in the Borderlands 4 trailer. I was like drooling because he looked so good. I must not have noticed. I was kind of distracted while I was watching it live, if I'm going to be honest. So, lots of Otome games? Wait, what about Otome games? Imagine if you were the biggest name in voice over grunting. No, that goes towards, like, specialty, like, creature voice actors. Like, the people who are like, hey, we need someone who can do, like, a weird alien. And they're like, you know, like, and they can just do that for hours. My throat would turn inside out if I tried to do that. Those people are so impressive to me. Character voice actors, creature voice actors, holy shit, man. They're wild. The people who do, like, aliens and monsters and stuff. Those are the number one grunters, though, because they have to do, like, 97% just efforts where their characters don't talk. It's just like weird shit like that all day. It's pretty quick. They didn't focus too heavy on him. Got it. I'll have to go back and watch and see all the little Easter eggs that I missed. Or watch one of the, like, clickbait YouTube videos that's like, everything you missed in the Borderlands 4 teaser. And what it could mean for the future of the game series. D. Bradley Baker is, like, the king of grunting. Did someone say creature voice actor, sleeper agent activated? I did. I know a couple people in the voice acting world who, like, specialize in that shit, and I am, like, in awe. Because I've tried to do, like, I've gotten to do, like, little grunt stuff. You know, I've done, like, you know, voice acting sessions that were just me only recording efforts. Like the grunts, like, oh, this is you striking the enemy and being like, ah, and like stuff like that, or like this is you getting hit by the enemy and having to be like, ah, like stuff like that is very typical. But to do that the entire time while you're recording for like 2 hours or more that's fucking crazy, dude. Like the people who can do that, like, God bless them. I hope they have like tea and like herbal supplements on tap for their throats. I've never considered that an option. There's people who like make a living just doing that. In another world, that would be my profession and specialty. Who says that it can't be? You hit me with the like, why not both? Why not? Why not you? Different kind of grunt work. Also, to be fair, I feel like Randy yapped for too long trying to hype up the trailer. Yeah, I mean, it was one of those things I glazed over like 19 times during the Game Awards. My brain has been so foggy lately, I had to Google to remember D. Bradley Baker's name and found out that he's from Indiana. He sure is. Maybe we can have some cool people come from here. Yeah! Just because you're from somewhere doesn't mean you can't escape and be the coolest. In another world, I'm Mothman. What an aspiration, though. I'd love that for you. I think that's a beautiful thought. Like, that's great. Your enthusiasm for voice acting is infectious, Brian. It makes me, a person who does not enjoy making sounds, go, maybe about voice acting work. If I can do it, why not you? If I can do it, like, genuinely, like, seriously, I know people are going to go, oh, you have talent, oh, you whatever, which is so kind. Everyone's really nice. But I didn't get here overnight. I was not a good voice actor in the beginning. I still have so much that I want to work on and improve in my acting and stuff. If I can do it just through the sheer willpower and, you know, studying and doing my little basic exercises and whatever, and literally anybody can. Who the hell is Brian Long? You know, like, any of you could do it. Hello. I just finished sorting through a metric fuck ton of clothes. Well, I'm glad you got that done. Excellent. I say so. I do not have it in me to put in the work to voice act on top of the 1 billion other things I do. Yeah, but it doesn't mean you have to do it now. Could be like, I don't know, what was it? I always bring this example up. J.R.R. Tolkien was like in his 50s or something crazy when he wrote Lord of the Rings, right? Or The Hobbit. He was like pretty old. Ken Jeong, fellow Korean actor in Hollywood, didn't start his acting career until he had a career doing a million other jobs. Specifically being like a freaking actual doctor, right? He didn't start his acting career till his 40s. I don't know. I think that's dope as shit. Didn't have an interest in voice acting until I heard you talk about it, Brian. Now I'm like, but then I remember that would require me to talk to strangers, and my social anxiety is like, ill no. It does, unfortunately. Here's the thing. I'm a nervous person when it comes to stuff like that, too. I know it's part of the job, and I'm able to brute force through it or, like, flub my way through it. But, like, every time, like, when I land, here's my thing. I have more fun auditioning than landing roles. I like auditioning and being told I landed the role to be like, good job, me. I must be good enough that, like, I'm acknowledged. But then it sinks in and I go, oh, my God, but now I actually have to record for the role and be as good as my audition. And what if they're like, wait, he's not as good as the audition. They're actually kind of mid. Like, that's like a fear. So I get super nervous before I have to talk to anybody. Like, Morgan can attest. Anytime I've had to do any voice acting work, like the week leading up to it, I'm like just a nervous wreck. I'm like, oh my God, what if they hate me? What if they made the wrong choice casting me? Like, I do that. And then I go in and I just do my job. Because that's what it's all about. You just have to do the work. Alan Rickman didn't start acting until his early 40s. There you go. Boom. That's huge. That's awesome. And he was freaking grade A actor. Grade S, really. You know? Grandma Moses never painted until she was an old lady and she was baller as hell. Hell yeah. That's true. My great-grandma went back to college in her 90s, which fucking rocks, by the way, to get a degree before she turned 100, so perhaps I'll take after her. What if you were an elderly person who is known for being an incredible creature voice actor? What if it's like, oh my God, we always hire Shira. You know, they might be like 92, but the way that they go into the microphone is like the best. We need that for this production. We're filming A Quiet Place Part 14, and we just need that creature noise. So, my shit just lagged the hell out and went into buffering hell. I'm sorry. Oh no. Stop buffering just for me to hear Ken Jeong. That was like a while ago, so you might be a little bit behind, Mouse. Good lord. My goal is to start working on a new creative hobby every few years. Can't wait to be a singer in my 60s. Fuck yeah. No, I dig that. I dig that so hard. Because here's the other thing about getting older. I feel like as you get to know yourself better and just have a stronger sense of self, those who are meant for the creative world are just going to keep being creative. They, like, have less shame. They have, like, less cringe about what they're doing. And they just go for it, and they go, whatever, fuck it. I'm going to, like, make TikToks of me doing covers of, like, songs. And that's awesome. To see that level of, like, I don't even want to call it confidence, because everyone always gets nervous when you're, like, from that mindset. But, like, it is one of those things where it's, like, it's reassuring to know, like, it's never too late to try anything. Why the hell not? Like, do it. Do your thing. It might not be time for you to do it. That's why you're too anxious to do it right now, but it doesn't mean that door is closed forever kind of shit, right? It's dope. So, just got started in the 40s. Yeah, exactly, Miracles. Like, so many people in their 40s. I'm about to hit 40. I'm still a voice actor and content creator. It kind of rocks. It's fun as hell. I'm doing my favorite hobbies. I'm creating an awesome space full of amazing people. Like, real community, you know? Stuff I've wanted to do since I was young. It's never too late to be an artist. That too. Like, it's just never too late to, like, pursue the artistry of whatever craft you want to get involved in. So, happy birthday, Gran. Wait. She was on the news and had a big graduation party at a senior center and everything. She turned 99 the other day. What a freaking legend. Unreal. Sure, it's so wild because you've been in the community so long. Like, I remember when you told chat about your grandma going back to school. Like, I'm, like, pretty sure I remember that. Like, you brought it up at least as a reference at some point. The definition of a legend, really. Yeah, truly. Yeah, when you look up the phrase legend in the dictionary, Shira's grandma. We should all aspire to be like Shira's great-grandma. Yeah, for real. Like, that's dope as hell. What do you mean people have to hear and or see me or know I exist to be your performer? It's so cool because, like, whether you're someone who makes art or music or writing or whatever, it's like there's so many different options out there now that weren't around when I was, like, younger, not to sound like a frickin' boomer. The internet has opened up so many avenues for people to be able to be, like, able to, I guess, like, just interface with accessible technology, which is cool. I don't know. I dig the creative vibe that, like, the internet gives off often, which is why we got to fight off these, like, assholes in, like, corporate who are trying to make everything AI and suck the soul out of things and cancel everything because it didn't make enough money. I'm all about supporting the creative arts. I like when the internet has a vibe of creativity. Because here's the thing. It's like when politicians and, like, oligarchs, like, business owners align on their beliefs about how the art should be treated, that's a red flag. That's when you know that something's going wrong. That's when you know you need to defend the arts more. Got her a birthday card with a cat on it. I printed a picture of her face out and taped it on top. Love that. Oh my god, someone did a Super S in this game. I'm erasing it. Get that out of here. Disgusting boomer reference. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on in society right now. Like, we got to fight back. Keep creating. Keep doing the best you can. You know? Shira's grandma is the definition of it's never too late to follow your dreams. Hell yeah. I do remember telling y'all, and it's crazy that I've been around that long to have done that because it was many years ago at this point. Yeah. It is crazy. You can also work on creative stuff totally behind the scenes. It's so necessary and so underappreciated. Right. Like, I have animator friends that people do not know their names, but they're working on shit for, like, Disney and stuff. Like, that, it's incredible. Like, you can find ways, like, if you're someone who hates the public eye, to still creatively contribute to projects and stuff. And that's dope. I dig that a lot, you know? I wrote and helped compose a choral arrangement around about the sternum. It exists in a cringe audio on Bandcamp. But it's there. Yeah, you did something. This is why I always tell people, it's like, you just have to start doing it. And that's how you work out the, like, we all have this stupid perfectionist mindset because of the rejection sensitivity that the previous generation saddled us with by not being emotionally intelligent and communicative. And it's one of those things where, like, we're all like, oh, we have to start perfect or everyone's going to criticize us, which is so silly because you don't know what weird issues in the process you're going to run into until you just do it imperfectly. You have to do it imperfectly, and then you learn from there. And I dig that. So just doing it is the most courageous step to me. So I always tell people, like, with voice acting, even if you're just recording yourself, like, oh, I really like that line. Like, you know, oh, I like how, like, All Might in frickin' My Hero Academia yells, like, plus ultra. And you just, like, imitate that. You're like, I'm going to just, like, record on my phone me yelling, plus ultra, like, over and over again in, like, different sort of ways. And then listening back just so you can hear the inflection of your voice, hear the tone of your voice, whatever. Are you doing it on a phone that sucks and is never going to actually land you an audition? Sure. But you're at least learning the craft. You're learning how you exist within that craft. You're learning if it's something worth pursuing still. It's all about familiarity with yourself and, like, how it aligns with who you really want to be and what you really want to present. And that is really fucking cool to just be able to do it. So just do it. You know, you might draw like a stick figure in the beginning, but you at least drew something. And then from the stick figure, you could, you know, start enhancing and enriching your techniques. I don't know. It's all start, you know? So once I started being okay with making bad art, at the overall quality of my work, the overall quality of my work dramatically improved. Highly recommend. Yeah, because here's the thing that sucks. You know, the practice makes progress cliche is the only thing that really works. Consistency, even if it's for 15 minutes a day, you know, that's at least putting some time into it. Maybe that 15 minutes, as time goes on and you start prioritizing that thing more and more, becomes an hour a day, becomes 2 hours a day. You name it. It's the vibe, you know? It's how you got to do it. But consistency really is the only thing that works. If you aren't consistent to some degree to practice and make progress and just sit there and go, oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, I'm going to just twiddle my thumbs, though, and just hope something magically happens where I try it one time and I'm perfect and everyone, and Troy Baker and Matt Mercer go, hey, man, join us for our new project. Like, that's never going to happen. You actually have to do. And I know that anxiety and performance anxiety especially is scary as hell, but you just got to do. You just got to do something or you've done nothing. As silly and no brain as that statement is, if you don't do anything, you'll accomplish nothing. Allowing myself to make mistakes and that I'm not bad if I'm not perfect is something the people who raised me did not teach me growing up, but I'm doing my best to teach myself that as an adult. And Uber, you're not alone. I'm a fellow adult who's working on that for very similar reasons. So we're getting through it, you know? And I have, because I've already accomplished so much shit, right? So you can do it too. Why not you? Why not you? So here we go. You got to work at that shit. If you give up after the first time you try, then you are the definition of a quitter. That's how it goes. Yeah, practice makes progress. And again, it might just not be your time. You might be like, I'm too nervous to do it right now, or I don't have the stuff or the time or the drive even to do it right now, but it's something I'd like to do at some point. Just not the time. Apparently, you got until, you know, whenever. Because look at Shira. Shira's great-grandma. Being like, yo, I'm going to go back and get a college degree in my 90s. That fucking rocks. Can't really fight against that. Like, that's cool as hell. So, that's the vibe. That is the vibe. I think the news showing us and really praising up the 0.0001% of people who find a talent and can do it right away has messed with their heads. Here's the thing, too. That's all bullshit anyway. Very few people are, like, at the level. Like, even people who are like, oh, I'm naturally, like, amazing at this, there's still some level of, like, industry red tape. They're getting help. They're getting professional training. They're getting some sort of input from peers or something. behind the scenes, and it's just not talked about. So people see these overnight successes, and they think that that's real, and it never is. No, nobody look at me. Keep your eyes to yourselves. The expecting yourself to be perfect on the first try is something I still fight with. Every project I do, letting yourself be bad to get good is a huge life lesson. Everyone starts bad to some degree. Because here's the other thing, is a lot of those people who are like, oh, I'm really fucking good at this skill right off the bat, they probably, like, don't know the public side of it. They probably suck when they talk to fans or they talk to press. They still need training in that respect. It's like, cool, they're really good at that skill. Who the fuck cares if they suck at talking to people, you know? If they're, like, really mean or really, like, pretentious or whatever. And some of those people get ahead when they have enough connections and momentum. But, like, at the end of the day, when we think of, like, someone who deserves the success and everything, like, it's not those people. So, anyone who compares themselves to others as well, you're always going to be losing. It doesn't matter how many roles you land. It doesn't matter. Like, if I compared myself to Alex Lee's grind, if I compared myself to Pro ZD, to Songwon Cho's grind, I would just be miserable about voice acting all the time. I'd go, oh, fuck, I'm never going to make it. I suck. I'm the worst. And you guys know how down I get on myself about shit. And I don't do that with voice acting. I go, I'm just going to keep improving. I want to improve. I want to get better. I want to be in more shit. I want to be in more games and projects with those people I look up to. Because I know I can get there because I've already been there. But also because I worked hard enough to, like, see what I've already been able to accomplish. That kind of thing. So, yeah. Almost no one who's famous or popular on the stadium levels are very often, they're very often nepotism as well. And they're getting that support behind the scenes. If just because it's not, like, talked about, it's like, it's like, you know, someone whose dad is a famous sports player, like a famous athlete, who gets pushed into that sport is obviously going to have better coaching and resources than someone who's like, I grew up in the city and I had to get scholarships and had to, like, really work my ass off to get here. Like, all that kind of shit is, like, it's all manufactured. Because, like, everyone at the end of the day still has to try. Morgan and I talk about that with bands a lot. It's like, you can survive on just nepotism, but you can't thrive on just nepotism sometimes. Like, not in the sense of, like, they won't ever have fame and money. They'll always have those things naturally, unfortunately. But there's, like, bands that are like, oh, yeah, we had connections who never made it because their music fucking sucked. It's like, oh, yeah, my dad was a famous rock star. Cool, you still have to make music people want to actually listen to a degree. And if you suck at it, you're probably not going to land that many jobs or record that many albums or have that many album sales. Because Morgan and I talk about that quite a bit, actually, where it's like, that's someone who actually tried, at least. So they're still trying, they're still practicing, that kind of thing. And especially if, like, you're not part of that person's tax bracket, don't compare yourself to that person. Don't do that. If I was like, oh, I'm going to start comparing my acting to, like, this dude who is worth, like, $14 million in Hollywood and has an acting coach that costs him $10,000 a month, I'm going to be a miserable shit. That's just not realistic. That's not us existing in the same world. So that's the way that I try to look at it. So, overnight successes aren't real because they've been working at it for years. They just hit a right place, right time situation. Alex Lee is, again, not to, like, you know, glaze this dude too much, especially because he's young and who knows what's going to happen. I think he's only like 26 or something, which is wild because he gives very, like, chill, mature dude who's like an industry vet vibes at a very young age. And he's just killing it. He's destroying it. He's doing great. But Alex Lee was talking about that he's, like, in so much shit. He gets to make an announcement, like, every week these days about a giant project that he's in. And so many people are like, why are you in everything, dude? Like, what's this overnight success shit? And he's like, I was grinding for years behind the scene. I was grinding for years behind the scenes. I was on that grind. I was auditioning. I was getting rejected every week. He's like, I dedicated 8 hours of my life, like, every single day for, like, the past, like, 6 years or whatever to try to get to where I'm at. And he's like, it's just finally starting to align and I'm starting to make a name for myself. Like, not an overnight success. Someone who just moved silently and kicked ass doing that. So, there you go. There you go. I've tried redirecting my brain with comparison. I know I do it a lot, so lately I've been reminding myself to compare myself to my past self instead of others. Exactly. That's a much healthier way to do it, honestly. Still have a ways to go, but it's helped me recognize and remember how far I've come more than what and that I have gotten better even though I hit roadblocks. Yeah, fuck yeah. I dig that so much. Please give Alex all the praise. He deserves all the praise. He's fucking great, dude. He's a really nice dude, too. Very funny guy. Very, very plugged into his fan base as well, which is great. Very much so. You love to see it. I want to see more people embrace that because, to me, I was ranting about this, I don't know, like a couple weeks ago, but that's part of the passion for your craft is loving the way that people enjoy it as well. Getting excited that people are, like, really into it, making memes about it, you name it. Something I regret about, like, Boyfriend Dungeon getting as much controversy when it dropped, which was undeserved, by the way. And me not being able to focus on, like, the really good aspects of it and get involved with all the cool fan art and all the memes and stuff, because I would have loved to have done that more. I really feel like I would have had a blast making memes about 7. I treat myself like the toddlers I've worked with for half of my adult career. Need a snack, need a nap, need words. Morgan, I was kind of depressed before I started streaming tonight, and I was like, yeah, I just feel bad because I'm not going to be able to be live for very long tonight. And Morgan was like, well, how do you feel? Will streaming make you more sad, or will it make you more happy? And I went, you know what? It would be something that would actually be like a nice benefit for me tonight. Take my mind off of things. I get to chill with this awesome community. The vibes are going to be good. I'm playing one of my favorite games of all time with Powerwash Sim. Like, this serves me. And I dig that. I like that mentality of, did it serve you? What are you doing for you? Are you getting stressed out being like, oh man, I don't have like a million IMDb roles yet, so I'm never going to be a voice actor in my 30s or 20s or whatever. How does that serve you? Did it light a fire under your butt where you go, okay, well, tomorrow I'm going to start auditioning? If that's the case, cool, fuck it, whatever. I'm not here to police how you talk to yourself. That's on you to figure out. I'm not going to take away your autonomy as an adult and infantilize you. I'll tell you, it's not the most positive way to get yourself there. But if it results in something positive, who am I to judge you too much for that, right? Or is it something that just made you feel bad about yourself? Oh, man, I don't have any credit on my IMDb page. I suck. I'm just going to give up. Okay. Why? I mean, that doesn't serve you. How did that serve you? Didn't even make you feel good enough to pat yourself on the back for thinking that way. But if you're like, oh, I don't have anything on my IMDb right now, but with enough like practice and enough like dedication, maybe I can get there one day. Now's just not the time. That's okay. That serves you. I dig that. I like the idea of that a lot. Morgan's a real one. She really is. She's been super good about like checking in with like how I'm feeling and stuff. So I'll be really depressed. I'll go, man, no one even wants to see me. I'm not going to be able to start streaming till like midnight. I suck. I'm the worst. You know, I'll get down and she'll be like, hey, stop that first of all. That's silly and stupid. And then she'll go, well, will you be more depressed if you stream or will you be happier that you stream? So just a simple cut to the core type of question like that. I went, fuck. I'm going to have a really great time no matter how little I get to spend with the community tonight. I've been having a blast tonight. This has been good. I get to talk about voice acting again. Shit. Y'all know how I am. I love a good yap about the thing I like to do. I'm having a good time tonight. And y'all spoiled the hell out of me. And again, thank you. That's a different issue, but, you know, just wait until your father gets home. Morgan's awesome. She is. This stream has made me feel so much better, so I'm glad it was a good choice for you. Ren, I'm so glad to hear that. I hope that... I don't have all the answers. I don't have the number one best approach. Like, shit. Like, there's people out there who are like, why am I listening to you? You don't have, you know, as many voice acting credits as, like, Matt Mercer or something, right? They'll compare me to others for them, I guess. But it's one of those things. It's like, at the very base level, I hope talking about my journey and the challenges I've had, but also, like, the perseverance I've had that have gotten to me, or have gotten me to be able to achieve my dreams, is inspirational to a certain degree so that people can not give up. I think that this world would be much more peaceful and happier if everyone was fulfilled to some level. Like something that they really wanted to do. Oh man, my dream's always been to be like a comic book artist. Man, I want that for you. I want you to fucking accomplish that ASAP. I want to see you like put in the work and be like, Brian, I went and I watched a lot of guides on how to draw in a comic style better. That kind of shit, that's awesome. I think that brings so much more peace, so much more self-fulfillment, so people aren't in each other's business or judging each other or doing shit that's unnecessary, being miserable and upset. They can concentrate on that thing that brings them joy and put so much of their time and their energy into that thing that they felt like they were like meant to do. I love that. I want more of that. I want more of you to be voice actors. I want to be on the same fucking cast list as some of you guys. I want you to tell me about the first book that you published. I want you to be like, damn, I started taking art courses and now I have like featured art in a museum or something. Or like an art show. Like that's cool as hell. This stream's been great. I'm so glad I'm here and so glad the rest of y'all are too. Yeah, shit, yeah. I'm so glad that all of you showed up and wanted to hang out and listen to me freak out for the first however many minutes of stream it was, you know? Really grateful. Like truly, truly grateful. And like I said, I don't have all the answers. I've never claimed to have all the answers. I am just internet clown. That's all. I am a humble jester on the internet trying to make people laugh. You know? I don't have, you know, the highest number of accolades for what I've done in my voice acting career. But I've done enough of it to know how it works. Consistency, perseverance, a little bit of self-belief, and just that desire to like fulfill yourself. That's it, you know. You're our internet jester. I am, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Father, yeah, father, yeah. Just you wait, Becca. Just you wait. You're in trouble because you've been grounded for ages. So you know, just you wait. That said, yeah, this all kind of ties into like good news and shit. I want to hear about your victories, because those moments where you're like, yeah, I've always wanted to cross stitch, and then in tonight's stream I hear, hey, good news, I picked up my first cross stitch book and kit. I've started doing it. Shit, dude, that's the coolest shit in the world. I want to hear about that progress. That rocks. That's the coolest thing in the whole world. Father, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see. God, I love it. It's such a good, such excellent delivery. Maybe that's my next role since I only get cast as Twinks. Who knows? Would you guys watch a Pinocchio voiced by me? Because we need yet another one. World of... Stop. Obviously. I don't know how... See, Pauly Shore did that approach, so I have to come up with my own really unique one. What if I do it like an edgy, dark Pinocchio? It's like, Geppetto, the care that you've given me here has been amazing for arming me with the weapons I'll need for the world. But I'm going to go out there and punish them for their lies. I would watch any voice by you. You'd watch the voice? Actually, you can't watch sound unless it's a sound wave. Sorry. I appreciate that. Thank you. Pinocchio, where Brian voices every character. God, it's like the Polar Express. Why did we do that? You know? Why did we go, Tom Hanks is the guy we gotta tap for this? Shadow the Hedgehog Pinocchio? I would do it. On the subject of creative hobbies, I recently bought knitting needles and yarn, knitted exactly 50 stitches, and then ruined all of them accidentally, which is still it's still progress. You'll know now, like, now you'll know how to not ruin it next time, right? I need to become a real child soldier. Yeah. Unloads an entire clip into the air. Die Hard Pinocchio? Yeah. I'm unsubbing actually and will always mute you whenever I hear you. Okay, well, enjoy missing out on the highest quality content you've ever seen. Almost middle-aged person spraying digital water onto digital dirt while humble bragging about their voice acting career. Yeah, enjoy missing out on that. Enjoy the ads for 6 minutes an hour. Pinocchio plus Geppetto plus zombies starring Brian as Pinocchio. God, I'd be so in if someone handed me the script and they were like, so this is like a retelling of Pinocchio, except it has zombies in it. I'd be like, I'm in it. Shut the hell your mouth. Polar Express is a perfect film. I'm just like, I didn't say it wasn't like worth watching. I just said, why did they tap Tom? Who in production was like, you know who we could use for every single voice in the movie? Tom Hanks. You know? He was so big in the 90s. What if Tom Hanks was everybody? What if the guy who was Forrest Gump and also in Castaway and in Big was the voice of everyone? Who at the board meeting was like, that's the guy we tap? Random, but I had to look up the voice actors for Codename Kids Next Door and did not realize D. Bradley Baker was number 4, along with so many other roles in that show. Yep. Yet another instance where you think he's everywhere. He is literally everywhere. You know? He's everywhere, dude. I watched Polar Express literally yesterday and didn't even notice that. It was like the whole marketing gimmick when it came out. It's the same way that they did Christmas Carol where Jim Carrey was every character. Which to me kind of makes more sense because he like makes more funny voices, but also Tom Hanks was Woody in Toy Story. So I guess there's that. So, you know. What if we chose one of the most likable men in Hollywood to voice every character? Hello? You mean what? Oh, I didn't realize that you were recasting everyone in Polar Express with Harrison Ford. You're right. We should have put Harrison Ford in that. You're right. I think John Hutcherson is also the voice of the main character Boy in Polar Express. Probably. Possibly. I don't know. Either way, Tom Hanks wouldn't have been the first guy I would have tapped for that, personally. Here's my thing. I need someone fucking unhinged. I get that those are family movies. But, like, imagine this. Polar Express. You know, you got your singing, you got your dancing, you got your crazy giant ensemble numbers in where there's 1,000 characters on the screen. Mads Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen is the conductor. Mads Mikkelsen runs the Polar Express, dude. Let's fucking go, bro. Cash Germa. Lil Nas X. Dude, let's do like the anniversary version with Lil Nas X, dude. Yeah, Willem Dafoe. Oh my God. Welcome aboard the Polar Express. Like, just crazy people voices. He does the Green Goblin voice for everything. I would be so into that, you know? More like horror movie pretending to be a family movie. That too, Uber. There's some Uncanny Valley shit going there. You know? Mads is my man. Say more right now. Snoop Dogg. And just be, hey, playa, welcome to the Polar Express. Can I light your doob? Mads Mikkelsen in the role of in a kids movie. Give me that. Give me like a million Mads Mikkelsen voiced. Like make Mads Mikkelsen voice a minion. Have Mads Mikkelsen go bellow. That would be great. I would watch that shit. Eliza, I hope you're doing well, by the way. I honestly didn't realize Tom Hanks voiced a bunch of the voices in Polar Express until semi-recently. Same with George Lopez in Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I thought he was just the teacher / Mr. Electric, but he's so many other weird characters in it too. Yeah, and that's the other thing too about like voice acting. Most of the time you are more than a character. You get to do like a bunch of the side stuff, which is like wild, right? It's so they can save money, by the way. But also, honestly, understandable at least about George Lopez because who can forget that fucking giant TV face, right? It's like, that's like, that image of him as Mr. Electric is seared so deeply into the folds of my brain that it just, you know, I'm not even like a fan of that because I was kind of older than the demographic for it. But I understand why it's stuck around so long. Like, who else in cinema history is that guy, right? Real as hell. Yeah. Real as hell. And it's just, yeah, that's just how it is. In most most dubbing situations, most voice acting situations, you're multiple little dudes. Like in the podcast I'm in, Technomancy Project, I'm like a bunch of random characters throughout different episodes. It's fun. It's a neat time. So, like, you know how Gordon Ramsay's so nice with kids, Mads Hannibal, but teaching Top Chef Jr.? Yeah, let the man host more shows, please. Like, I'm into that. So, do that. As a kid, you're too focused on the characters to focus on the actors behind the performance, or at least I was. So I only saw the characters. I didn't even know it was Tom Hanks in Polar Express until I was in high school. When you're a kid, you also, like, don't know that many celebrity names. So it's like one of those things where you're like, oh yeah, I like that guy because he's Luke Skywalker. And, like, that's all you really know. It's not until, yeah, you hit around, like, high school age where you give a shit as much. Beyond, like, the handful of celebrities that you actually know. So that makes sense. That doesn't seem abnormal to me. That said, I will say this much. George Lopez as Mr. Electric is a role that, if they ever remake the movie, cannot be recast. Just give me, like, a JPEG-ass looking, stretched-out-ass picture of George Lopez's face in whatever updated CGI they do for Mr. Electric. Just put him back in there. We don't need to redub it. We don't need to have a different guy. Just that fucking JPEG-ass looking face on that big robot body. Like, please. Or you've ruined everything, you know? The ghost of Robert Rodriguez will get you, I guess. So, George Lopez, Mr. Electric, PNG 2. If no one has done that, that is like $1 million idea right there. Is having a fucking PNG tuber, Mr. Electric, George Lopez face. God, that's so funny. I did know Tom Hanks for Toy Story when I was little though, but it's the only thing I registered to him at. Yeah, like I was saying, you're like, I know that guy from that one role. Like for me, Tom Hanks growing up was, oh, it's the guy who was Forrest Gump through the entirety of like the 90s into the 2000s. And then I hit high school and I was like, oh, it's the guy who's also in Big. Like like you don't care about that shit cuz yeah, you're a small child who just wants to watch flashing colors on a screen and silly cartoon noises. So that's not abnormal. When I was a kid, I loved this TV show that Lin-Manuel Miranda was in, and then 7 years later Hamilton came out. And yeah, and then in your brain you went, oh, it's the guy from that show that that I used to love. So that's that just I don't know, that's kid brain. You don't care about you don't care about adults when you're a kid, really, right? You care more about whatever you're watching, really. Lloyd, oh my God, Jesus, this is the length and the stress of the day. Government Twitch username being used in chat. Becca, thank you for hanging out. Get some good rest. Honestly, you probably deserve that one. Let's be honest, chat. Court of public opinion here. I think that Becca deserves me calling her Loy every now and then, just due to the fact that Becca delights in psychological warfare against me, which is actually against the law according to the Geneva Convention. So I will say that I'm allowed to engage in a little bit of light banter. Thoughts and opinions. Thanks. So, Mr. Electric, hear me out. Oh my God, Fallen. It's not the hear me out stream yet, but if someone brings Mr. Electric, start defining your defenses now. Because that's going to be a tough one. Gotta keep everyone on their toes. Yeah, always. The chances of me not calling you the chances of me calling you your government issued Twitch username is never quite zero. It's not likely that it'll happen, but it's never zero. So, just to warn you, if you thought you escaped this evil curse, you're not even close to that. I'm so sorry, everyone. That's just the way that it is here. There's always a little bit of a dangerous splash zone kind of situation going on, where like the dyslexia snowballs and I just only think of people's usernames. For me, it's very low. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually called you like Ren Wait What. It's been a hot second, for sure. A couple people I say their names just because they're fun. or it's just like, that's just the way that I've known you in the chat forever, so it's just how it's going to be. All right? Great. Wonderful. But yeah, that being said, thanks so much for unanimously, I saw chat there, unanimously agreed that I'm allowed to fight back and defend myself, as is my right as an American citizen, against Becca/Loy's attempts to psychologically grift me and gaslight me in some really quite villainous ways. So thanks so much for being understanding and great, and unanimously agreeing with me, chat. So appreciate that a lot. Like, truly, thank you so much for that. Y'all are golden. Do I fall under that category? Doug, I like to keep it nice and simple with you, and just, Doug is a great name. It's bad enough I'd probably put Revenant and Starscream on mine. Don't tell me now. Don't tell me ahead of time, because then I can come up with my own defenses to yell at you about these choices. We're going to have a whole stream in 2025 where chat just tries to argue with me like we're in freaking debate club about which Hear Me Out characters are worth hearing out. So, I promise you, though, that you will have your moment in the sun where you can go, yeah, you know what? Something about the way that Starscream goes, damn you, Autobots, really just gets me. You'll have your chance, I promise. You'll get to talk to me about these things, and we'll learn so many things that we can't put back into Pandora's box together about each other, and it's going to be, it's going to just be, it's going to be a thing that I, as a, both the leader of this community, as well as the most, talented person on twitch.tv/Girbeagly right now, streaming on this channel, I'm humbly opening my doors of trust to everybody, with the knowledge ahead of time that this community is just so great that you'll bring me a bunch of people that aren't going to freak me out, and it's going to be so normal. It's going to be the most normal stream we do. I know it, chat. It's going to be great. We got to start winding down to bed. All good, Kirion. That's A-okay. I mean, oh, shit. I did not even realize what fucking time it was. I also have to do that very shortly, so we'll see what happens. Optimus Prime should be on everyone's. I am Optimus Prime. I can see it, but also we'll have the discussion when it's time to have the discussion. Yeah, so normal. Kirby, you're so right. So normal. We're the most normal community. I'd say it. If Streamer Awards ever does most normal community, we win that every time. Flawless. No question. Can't wait to do a Hear Me Out cake with my friends and have them see why my old friends didn't like hearing about my fictional crushes. Well, guess what? You don't even need a cake, because whenever we do the stream, it's just mainly going to be me looking up images of the characters, putting that up on the screen, and then chat just going either feral or turning into lawyers. It's going to be a lot, okay? So, look forward to that. Have so much fun. And know that it will be a safe space for your opinions. I guess. We're really, like I said, we're gonna learn so much about each other that no one asked for. It's gonna be like, yeah, these are all the reasons that I think the Pillsbury Doughboy is like, hear me out. Like, what? This is just an example from chat, right? And I'll go, cool. I'll never be able to unlearn that about you ever again. And that's just how it's gonna be. I hope that's exciting for people. So, I don't know. We'll see. Are robots considered monster? I mean, I guess that's really up to the people who are part of those communities where that kind of attraction happens. So really, that's not in my personal wheelhouse. I think if I were to apply logic to the situation, most likely not. Maybe if it's like a cyborg situation where it's like part organic matter, part technological robotics and stuff like that, then you can make a point for a hybrid sort of situation exception. but normally in their sort of own camp, if that makes sense. The clip they showed during the awards is a clip of whatever unhinged yap session we're going on with Brian's head just in his hand. Yeah, I mean, that could win an award. I think that kind of content, there's a niche out there for that, which is why you are all here, right? So, depends on the robot. I would say no. Yeah. So we're on the same page on that one. I have friends in my Naruto server who decided we couldn't be friends anymore because I said, "Hear me out, Amos from the Fox and the Hound." You guys got to keep these back pocket. You got to keep these back pocket because this is gonna be the theme of the stream. And if you're giving me ways to counter you ahead of time, it's not gonna work out well for you. I promise. I was part of the debate club for a very brief moment. So I hope y'all are excited for that. That's a 2025 stream. That's going to be good. I say that only due to the fact that I have to fit in all the holiday streams, like the Hallmark Movie Mom and stuff like that, in the rest of December that we have left and like the early days of January. But 2025 is going to be jam-packed with some theme streams, which is going to be really fun. I went to law school for one day. I know how to argue. Just ask my mom. Yeah, I did. I mean, I did enough philosophy that I theoretically could have applied for some pre-law stuff. If I wanted to be that miserable ever, you know? So, I need to pull out my most foul hear me outs for this. Chat, you're all going to get a turn. I promise. And it's going to be awful. And we're probably going to have to make it multiple streams. So yeah, if you got some back pocket picks that you're like, normally I don't bring these out, but like I have good reasoning, and I am confident in my ability to convince chat to be on my side about it, this is going to be a great stream for you. I promise. So, gotta wonder how all these places got every single square inch just absolutely caked with filth. I think it's in the lore of the texts that I'm being sent in the game, but I've not been reading those for a while. I read the ones in the special DLC packs, but the ones that are in the, like, extra sort of levels normally don't tie into the lore of the story mode. So I'm sorry to the story mains here, the narrative mains here. You're not getting your full fix. And that's on me, and I'm willing to admit that that is a shortcoming of mine, but, you know, I'm listening and learning. Can we submit ones from friends or just... I mean, you can submit ones from friends, but... be prepared to defend your friends' opinions. Because how it's going to be is I'm going to ask, I'm going to pick out which ones sound funny in chat. I'm going to put the picture of the character up on the screen. I'm going to hear you out in chat. You're going to be allowed to write like a fucking book to me if you want, even for it. Only up to the like one message character limit, though. I don't want someone to send me an actual novel. And then... I will be allowed to argue back, and then you will be allowed, and the rest of chat will be allowed to take sides. And then we'll all argue amongst each other because banter is funny. I saw a Hear Me Out Cake TikTok recently where someone had a spray bottle, and every time they put someone who's conventionally attractive for a Hear Me Out, like Nick Wilde and Kovu, they sprayed them. That is so fair. That is genuinely fair. Because there's going to be a couple that we're going to go, that's not really a Hear Me Out. Like, everyone wants to... like agreed back in like the 2000s that they were gonna smooch on Spirit the Horse, you know? So we're gonna see what happens. We listen and don't judge maybe. The maybe doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence, honestly. Because the whole point is, oh, the judging. This is the one time that we're not here to kink shame, but this is gonna be a Kink Ask Why stream, for sure. It is going to be so many layers of questioning, it's going to feel like you're on the stand. Because someone's going to do something, they're going to be like, I want, like here, let's use one of Mika's, for example. My friend Mika, if she was a part of this, would go, Mr. Centipede from James and the Giant Peach. And then I'd pull up the picture of Mr. Centipede, and half of you would go, oh, what the, why? And then the other half would be like, no, I get it. And I'm going to go, why? What's your case? And they're going to, you know, they'd share that. And then I'd go, that's awful. I hate it. This is also a bug. And then from there, chat and I will discuss and argue. It'll be fun. So, yeah, Silver lining, I do like that you made the distinction that Matt Damon has an attractive voice, because Matt Damon, for me personally, would be able to fit on a Hear Me Out cake. Only, not for me, because I wouldn't hear anyone out about it, but, like, he doesn't fit enough of the metrics of conventionally attractive for me to be like, yeah, no, he doesn't belong there. But yeah, Spirit the Horse, like, yeah, it's not even just, it wasn't even the voice, though, for those who missed that era of the internet. People were like, that is a fucking attractive horse. They, like, saw him, and they went, Spirit. Now wow, that's the guy I could, see treating me right. Phoebe, get some good rest. Thank you so much for vibing here. Appreciate you hanging out. But we'll figure that all out. I promise. That's going to be a whole ass mess of a stream. That will be. And here's the other thing. I will play a little bit of devil's advocate, because this is going to be more about chat going totally chaotic towards each other. Obviously, we're going to keep it reasonable. We're going to keep things nice and lighthearted banner and funny and fun. And no one's going to walk away feeling bad. You might feel a little bit of blushy, or you might go, okay, I now understand why I should feel shame, but I'm not going to, because it's my Hear Me Out. It's not going to be to actually convince anyone. It's just going to be an opinion stream, which will be fun. But I'm going to do a little bit of like, oh, no, I totally get this one. I see, like, why someone would think that this character is really good at freaking, they look like the kind of person who would pick up takeout and a rental movie on the way home from work to surprise you with. When people are so starved for decent men, they pick a goddamn horse. I mean, Man or a Bear was a bear almost unanimously for so many reasons. Yo, what's up, Nix? How we doing? Good to see you here. I want to warn you, I am probably about to end stream, but I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Guys, there's a fucking gnome constellation in the air. I just realized this. In the air? In space. We got the gnome constellation of stars. If you have, if your rising is in gnome, by the way, actually, like, if your moon or your rising is in gnome, your horoscope says for this month that you actually owe me $1 million. There you go. That's the success to happiness. Doing as best as I can. I feel you. Dude, I feel you. It's good to have you here, though. Yeah. In the air. Listen, I don't know how space works. Do I live there? No. I pay for rent here on Terra. Thanks. Okay? I'm not an expert of the vacuous nature of space. The sky abyss, as our ancestors believed it to be. I'll never recover. Duchess, money's just money, right? $1 million, easy come, easy go. If your rising is in gnome, that's the only time you're allowed to donate, by the way. So another reminder to everyone who's already given, subs and tips and stuff to the stream. If your rising or your moon is not in gnome, you've actually violated horoscope law, and there will be consequences, probably on the spiritual and or universal level, cosmic level here. Listen, I live with a witch, a practicing witch, so I know these things really well. And so if you're donating outside of your horoscope that allows you to donate, that's actually really toxic. So thank you, and you're welcome at the same time. There you go. I'm so glad. Also, I'm so glad that Morgan's stream hit that 1 sub goal or whatever, tip goal, whatever, to have me go onto her stream to read tarot. I don't know shit. I know, like, oh, this is the tower, which means that some bad shit's gonna happen, but you're gonna feel better afterwards because the destruction of everything means you can, like, rebuild or some shit. And that's how I'm basically gonna give all the tarot readings that night. So whenever she plans that out, whenever she's also less busy, I think that's gonna be such a funny stream, but really fun. And I'm gonna try to leave you with some good messages. Okay? Need a reading from Brian so bad. Well, show up to that stream and you'll get one. All I know is Death Card isn't actually bad. Death Card is one that I actually know in a serious way, but if it's like, this is the 3 of Swords, I'm going to be like, that's, I don't know, fucking don't ever take on the 1v3 because you'll die. 7 of Cups, you have 7 cups on your nightstand. Take them to the sink, yeah. They're starting to collect mold. Please take care of this. We care about you. Can't wait to see it. It's going to be a mess. It will be such a mess. Gnome looks like a Sagittarius. Quick Sagittarius signs. Donate. That's not true. That's not even true. That doesn't look anything like a fire sign. Fire sign? Knowers? Sagittarius fire sign, right? I'm pretty sure. I ask Morgan this every time. I know Scorpio's water. Because even though we're disgruntled about everything, we're also secretly emotional crybabies. Which is why we're so emotionally reactive to everything. This is a card that means a thing. Yeah, it's going to be like, this card is the 5 of Pentacles, which is, you know, 5 more than 0. Gives me chaotic fire energy. What do you think he is? The gnome? He's the gnome sign. That's why I said he's gnome rising, gnome moon. Probably has gnome sun in there, right? Secretly wet. Gnome has got to be an earth sign, right? Shout out to my fellow Scorpios. I have like 8 billion of my things in Scorpio. I have Sun, Moon, Scorpio, Sagittarius rising, and then I have like 4 other placements in Scorpio. It's insane. And I don't know what it means anytime, and I have to ask Morgan every single fucking time I get a reading or whatever, or see my chart. Speaking of disgruntled crybabies, I just got here. Hi, everyone. J-Rock, yo, what's up, dude? I'm warning everyone. It's so nice to see so many friendly names in the chat, but I am ending stream so soon because Morgan and I have our 3rd holiday get-together tomorrow, and I'm going to be tired, and I am tired. And today was such hell that I shared with chat earlier with my sister's medical things going on that I am just beat. So I really needed this just like kick back and vibe with the community. Y'all have been amazing tonight. Thank you for being here. Dude, how did an ace of diamonds get in here? Vibes based only? Oh, Frolican. You have no idea. It's only gonna be. It is only going to be vibes based pretty much. I promise you. Double water in the big 3 like me. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know what it means. I think we're very moist. That totally is fine. I need to catch up on WWE anyway. By WWE, do you mean Marvel Rivals? Because I think that's what you meant to type. Everyone needs to log off so I can focus. What if we became unfriendly names? Evil Bears? Oh my gosh, it's my most friendliest chat, I say. I'm the evil chat, says Evil Bears. The most evil chat I've seen. Yeah, what's your evil Sona, chat? I don't know too much about astrology yet, but everyone always says I'm not a typical Aries, and when I tell them my moon and rising are both Scorpio, they say it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, your whole chart matters, so anyone who's like, oh, I'm just this, is wrong. It's like just part of the picture. It'd be like saying like the engine of the car is the whole car. Is it really important? Yeah. But there's like other shit under the hood that like make that engine run as well. I'm at work, so unfortunately I cannot rival my marvels. Or you're not encouraged to marvel your rivals and rival your marvels. All right? Evil skies. Oh my god. My old pronouns are my evil Sona. I'm a singular evil bear underscore. Eliza is evil bears underscore plural. The reason I went on the rant I did is because I just keep, ever since y'all started sending me Mr. Mittens or whatever the hell his name is on TikTok, the cat with the freaking AI voice that's like, oh boy, I hope I get to talk to Nice Man today. I am the evil guy, says most evil guy next to me, like that. Those TikToks. I've been getting those non-stop because of chat. Evil poisonous be like anecdota. Anecdotal. Oh my god. I'm a Virgo sun, Scorpio moon, and Leo rising. Congratulations, or I'm sorry. Nah, bro, you have no idea how dog shit this runs on Steam Deck. It's not happening. I haven't even tried to put it on Steam Deck, but I believe it. Steam Decks are like I don't know. I play like tactical JRPGs on it, and like platformers and adventure games from like 2018. It means having OCD makes more sense. I am diagnosed. Fair. Aro Aku? Like Aku from Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack, I will kill you. Like, that guy was awesome. Evil Sona is actually the username I used when I went by dead name. Wait, for realsies? You know what's so funny is so many of you, I actually forget some of your old usernames. My favorite of those is, "This is nice kitty," I say as I pet on kitty. "No, I'm evil kitty," said evil kitty. That's Marvel to a T, yeah. That's Elsa sometimes, but mainly she's nice kitty. They didn't know about Larry. The 92%, I was not going to stream this long. But I got here. 92%, I guess we don't need Luigi for this map. I'm getting there, because I figure I might as well finish this since I'm so close to the end. My favorite... Wait, I just read that. "Teacher, can I go to the bathroom?" I asked teacher. "Fuck you," says teacher, who was actually the fuck you guy. Yeah. The fuck you guy. The most evil fuckest you guy. They're funny. I just don't want my whole feed to be those. And unfortunately, because I've watched... I already had cat content, and then I watched 1,000 of those for media review, which we will hopefully continue on Saturday. I'm getting so many of them now, where it's like 3 posts in a row will be like cool trans femme posts, and then like the next 5 will be... I hope that I get to say hello to Mr. Food Man. "I am Mr. You are a hungry man," says Mr. Hungry Man. Like, "Universe, can I have job?" I ask Universe. The Brainrot Sonic DX TikToks have been taking over my For You page. I'm not complaining. Oh, we watched a whole compilation of those. I think my brain/comedy is age regressing. Listen, as someone who has been deemed an honorary Zoomer multiple times by my Zoomer community, having a little bit of brain rot for fun is fun. I literally have a brain rot theme stream coming up that chat earned recently, where I will have some sort of way for them to activate an incentive where it was like I was gonna play Roblox, chat, and then it's like I have an hourly quota of fitting in like 10 brain rot terms an hour or something, where I have to be like, "Guys, I really tried with that outfit, but it was just too skibbity for Ohio." Like, I'm gonna have to do that. So, enjoy that, but because I'm chronically online, I think I'll do okay. No cap. No one will have to pay the phantom tax. You know, it won't be sus. I promise. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be. It will be a good time. It will be terrible. I think by the end of it, I will be like, okay, cool. Someone kill me. Put me out of my misery, please. Twitch ban incoming because I'm dying inside and I might actually just die on camera. But in the beginning, I think it will be kind of funny. I think it will be a good time. You know? We'll see, though. Community dressed to impress, except Brian only rates our outfits using brain rot terms. It could be part of it. I'll be doing Roblox, so we'll definitely get some community DTI in. It'll be pretty dope. It'll be fun. It will be, you know, it will, like, not to glaze Roblox too much, but we're all going to feel like we're mewing and mogging, you know? That sign says Santa's Grotto, and I misread it as Santa's Ghetto, and I physically shook my head in disbelief. I'm very glad these devs didn't do that, because then I would have to maybe stop playing this game. I'd have to send a DM to them and be like, hey, I'm Mr. What's the fucks guy, and I'm asking you what's the fucks. It will be a whole mess. It will be a Sigma time, yeah. Dress to Sigma impress. Truly, truly. We will be the Alpha Chads. We'll be the Giga Chads. What if people roll out the random obscure words just for holidays? Because of the whimsy in the air, maybe they feel like they can get away with anything. But what is the fucks? You know, I'm glad you asked. It's something dangerous. And you need to know if your children are saying these words, like the fucks. Are your children saying the fucks? They might have been exposed to this via school. And they're little meanies, and they shouldn't say that. That's a bad word. I thought the F word was fart until I was like 7. All right? 10 p.m., do you know where your skibbity is? Hopefully not with the Rizzler, I say, as the Rizzler guy. Chat, we're gonna be so Gen Alpha brain rot slang pilled. We will be skibbity maxing and so sus coded. It's gonna be great. We'll be Bing chillin'. It will be very, very good. I'm gonna laugh a lot during that stream. Hopefully, it like with the limit on how often I have to do it, because the original goal was like, oh, you only speak in those terms, and I was like, A, I'm gonna run out of terms pretty quick, and B, the bit's gonna get kind of old. But like, if chat's like, Brian, you're almost at the hour mark, and you still have to say 4 more brain rot terms, that's gonna be so freaking funny for me to have to like rush in 4 different new terms. There's gonna be a lot of repeats. The vocabulary is only so big right now. Just realized I forgot to share good news. I don't know why. I was just reminded, but it just came out to a few close family members a while ago, but only over text. And one of my cousins asked me at Christmas yesterday to make sure she knew how to pronounce sky, since she only knew the spelling. It feels nice to have people close to me know me fully and not think anything of it. Sky, very proud of you for that. Damn, that's awesome. Huge W. Very, very good. Love to hear that you got that support system in place, that people are taking you seriously and trying to accommodate. Wonderful, wonderful to hear. Regardless of if you do that in your own lives or not. Guys, you really fried my brain at the beginning of the stream. I really hope that people feel like they belong and are accepted here. Obviously, I've been on my own journey with that, trying to come out here and there about certain things, and really grateful for all the respect and kindness people have extended. So when I hear about that kind of thing, I love that you're also having that treatment given to you. Good shit. All these terms would send a Victorian child into shock. Oh, yeah. They wouldn't survive the first Rizzler reference that they heard. I know I've been kind of staring this whole time, but now that the place isn't dirty anymore, this Christmas scene's really pretty. I mean, that's every level in this. Has like some cool sights to see under all the muck. So I'm glad we're finally seeing it. 95% here. Very good. I kind of have to lock in and figure out which things I actually need to wash still. The skis are individual? Oh, shit. Fellers, we might be here for a while. Fellas, is it gay to power wash at 2:30 in the morning your time? I hope so. That's Washed. No, most of my cousins would be super chill about it, but it's the doing it without other certain family members finding out for now that made me take so long. Understandable. Like, truly. 3 minutes till 3 a.m.? It's not, and you actually don't know how to keep track of time like I do. I do it in my head, and that's why I'm so effective at it. But you'll learn. I give you a really good technique to do it. The only way that you get better at telling time, chat, is just living in time. Okay? I'll tell you that. Okay, like, what better practice than being in the environment of time to learn about time? Those of you who rely on watches and clocks and stuff, that's just you understanding the theory of time, but not living in time, you know? Me, I have a more advanced technique. You're welcome. Gays, is it fella? That's a little, I mean, maybe let's not bring that subject in, because that's, like, so controversial, right? Like, fellas, is it gay? Totally acceptable. Gays, is it fella? We've heard so many political pundits talk about that over the years, and, you know, we just can't, you know, have that kind of conversation here. Me when I'm in ADHD denial. True, I hope to learn from you someday. I know. When does that someday happen, though? You'll know just by living the days. See? I tricked you. You almost went to go look at your calendar, didn't you? You've been reliant on the tools of man. And man is flawed by definition. So, therefore, man's documented instructions and experience cannot be trusted. Guys, I was in philosophy in college. What can I say? When I opened the closet, he was just sitting on towel. Oh, I missed the first part. I just spent 5 minutes looking and calling for my black cat. He was in the towel closet I had just closed. Oh, no. Sig does that sometimes where he'll be sleeping in, like, a dark corner of the office, and I'll close the office door thinking I checked everything, and he'll just vibe. He'll just take a longer nap in the office and then kind of moo a little bit when he wants to be let out. And we'll go, oh, my God, is Sig in the closet? What the hell? Why is he there? You're right. How insensitive of me. I know. Bats, here, I'm just here to make all of you better. As the expert of that, obviously. Time's not real, and there is only right now forever. Right, which is part of living in time, right? Yeah, tell him about it. Time is vibes, yeah. Yeah, they say, oh, dinner is at 7 p.m. And you go, okay, I'll feel when that is. Feels like now would be a great time to eat. This would be my 7 p.m. if I were to assign, you know, a time period to right now.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Thank you, Ren. Yeah, it just vibes. And then you just show up and then everyone goes, oh, all the food's cold. Where were you? You weren't answering your phone. And it's like, okay, dude, shoot me. I'm feeling the frickin' universe here. I'm feeling the energy of the universe. What were you doing? Being reliant on human-made technology? Weird. Cringe, actually. So, I hope that this is like a nice lesson for people to just feel a little bit more in tune with like human nature. I think we've gotten away from that as a species, where people are just like, yeah, oh my God, it's exactly 3 a.m. No, feel when 3 a.m. is, and that's when you'll know that that sound alert will be the most effective. Okay. So true. This is why I ignored daylight savings time completely. Right, because it's just going to revert anyway, right? More proof that it's all fake. That one actually is fake, though. It's not 3 a.m. until Patrick says it's 3 a.m. How else does he know when to eat Krabby Patties late at night? He developed a 3 a.m. foresight. Right. He's a man who's learned by living, as I explained. Lived experience is always going to be better than trying to learn through secondhand experience. All right? You'll have your own perspectives that way. So for me, time is something I control, actually. And I'm changing my mindset so it's less toxic. So some of you got to break out of those toxic mindsets. Me not paying attention to what was being said at all and just hitting the alert. Haha, Patrick say 3 a.m. That's okay. And see, you're not paying attention because you're just in the moment you're living. Isn't that great? Look at what we've done tonight, chat. Look at the progress. We were talking about progress earlier tonight, too. Look at your progress. I'm so proud of all of you. It's great. You're feeling the universe, finally. See, I'm never wrong, chat. I always know what's best. Which is why I'm a live streamer instead of using my psychology degree to make like $150 an hour from like house moms in suburbia because their husband never loads the dishwasher. And I go, how does that make you feel? Is that is that what that weird fluttery feeling in my gut is sometimes? Me feeling the universe? Yeah, I get it sometimes, like when I don't take lactate and I eat like a bunch of dairy. Which is so funny that correlates that way. It's so, I guess, just part of the universe, right? It's not anxiety after all. Yeah, anxiety is a man-made concept, obviously. Just undo all the psychology that I learned. Mother knows best. Listen to your mother. Yes! Exactly. There's a reason Tangled is one of my favorites. I really relate to, you know, her mom. Yeah, same. Exactly. When your newborn smiles at you, that's just feeling the universe. True. Yeah, emotions are kind of cringe when you think about it, right? See, when I say emotional intelligence, I don't mean, like, being mindful and kind and, like, wanting to coexist with other people's emotions. I mean, like, you have so much knowledge about emotions, like, from, like, a tactical stance regarding it, that you can exploit others and also, like, understand, like, the definitions of emotions when someone says, like, I am sad. So that's what I really mean. So I hope that that is something you can take into your future mentalities and just really min-max your life better, chat. So people with IBS are basically oracles. Yeah, I mean, it's like IBS, I think, is like a human-made definition of like what we're trying to explain going on in the body. But I think, like, I don't know, messages pass through us in so many different ways. Who's to say that it's impossible for a message from the universe to pass through you in the form of liquid? It's just how it is. Photon, what's up? Hello, hi. Just letting you know, I'm probably ending very soon. I'm at 99%, which means, guys, where's Luigi to take care of this last 1% of the map? Am I right? Pertinent humor. But yeah, I will not be around for much longer. PvP emotions, yeah. Existential Dread so meta this season. Yeah, they buffed it a little bit. It's kind of wild, right? I'm like, this with the seasonal effective, I'm really feeling it this year. It's wild. I get a lot of shit messages. Oh my god, Fang. Oh. Let me go find the pic and put it in Discord. Oh my god. Wait, the pic of what? I feel like I missed something. Love coming back to sometimes the universe sends us messages in the form of liquid in reference to IBS. Yeah. I mean, can you deny it? It is a type of message. Sometimes I wish we had a laugh track sound alert. No, you don't need that. You have awesome laughing emotes. You have Girbeagly. What else could you need, chat? I've provided as the provider of this community. I'm just so generous and giving with my emotes. If only my community wanted to unlock more emote slots. That's so toxic. Dude, that would be so shitty to be like, guys, we need to unlock more emotes right now, and you're not supporting me enough if we're not doing it, because I think we have to get to like 1,600. Tangled cardigan I crocheted, and then wore in a pic I took with Tangled on a cruise I went on earlier this year. That's dope as hell, actually. Diarrhea is just the universe sending priority mail. Priority mail. The prophecies, the prophecies. Yeah, there's a reason that it's like all from the same Latin root, you know? You put emotes on the table. I do. I go to the factory every day. Every day, Chad, I'm working my hump off at the factory to put emotes on this table for you. This emote was my most used this year. Kirby, I appreciate you. Thank you. What the heck? I meant Rapunzel. No, I understood what you meant. I just read it the way that you typed it. You're good. I just hope every time any of us use laughing emotes like Girbeagly, you can hear the laughter emanating from it being its being. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't have that great of a laugh though, so I'm so sorry ahead of time. What is it? Arches? Oh, the star. Star. Center walls. I had someone who saw my Spotify Wrapped say that they were surprised Megan Thee Stallion was in my top 5, and I was like, what are you trying to say? What's going on here? What do you mean? What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean? Same day shipping? Oh, God. False. You have a great laugh. I'm glad you think so. Thank you. New tier list just dropped. Which emote is the most edible? Out of our emotes? I mean, crab milk is like kind of right there, right? Center wall? What are they talking about, brother? Oh, these. Oh. There. Snowman body. Do you want to build a snowman? And tell him he's a guy. He wants to be a guy that's made of snow. And he says goodbye. That's like the lyrics, guys. Anyway, 100%. We done did it. Happy holidays. Happy winter. Gerbread's a good one too. That's true. And then you can even make the Minecraft eating sound when you eat it. You can go. We did it. We did it, guys. Look at this. So this is the ice rink. I mean, this would be cool. I feel like this is a lawsuit waiting to happen. This too. Like that's like a kid gets decapitated here for sure, right? I guess I was like the Zamboni. I kind of like squeegeed off all this shit. And this is kind of a cool little centerpiece, though. I like that. I dig. I'd try it out. I'd sue if I got injured. Anyway, that is your map of the night and your yap of the night as well. Maps and yaps. That's what we do here. I've said that for 20 years now, chat. You know that. Congrats on Zamboning so well. I'm a master Zamboner. I can't help but think of the guy who throws dolls at playground equipment and yells concussion. Dusky, he would have a blast here. I keep thinking how someone's going to trip on the edge of the red ball thing. Yeah, for sure. Like, can you imagine getting the toe of your skate caught in the opening of that? That would be awful. Terrible. Also, though, never fear. New DLC is here. I finally bought the Warhammer 40k DLC. So we will start these maps at some point soon, and I will increase the number of hours I have in this game, which right now I think is like, how much does Steam say? Steam says I have 233 hours in Powerwash Simulator currently. Guys, you don't need a degree for this job. You don't need a degree. You don't. You can do it too. Oh, Jesus. Less than half of my Baldur's Gate 3 hours? Yeah, but that's a game with, like, stuff to do in it. Did Powerwash Sim show up in your stream recap? It was 19% of my game hours this year because I play it off stream as well to get the achievements from the maps that I've already cleared. It's there. It's up there. Unreal. What a time. The energy that I had tonight, I apologize, was like fairly limited, but I'm really grateful that everyone wanted to hang out for a little bit and talk and support the hell out of the stream. I don't know what's wrong with any of you, but we'll address that on Saturday, hopefully. And that said, Saturday will include figuring out what the hell we do about the tips and stuff, because I don't know if we're going to do 10 additional theme streams. I don't know if we have the ability to focus long enough to come up with 10 different theme streams. And also figure out like new sub goals and stuff. But it's not a huge rush. Y'all have done more than enough this year. And I'm really appreciative, like truly appreciative of everybody. I didn't know Steam had recaps. Yeah, if you go into the Steam store and scroll down a little bit, it will have that link that you just click on and it will generate it for you. It's cool. Yeah, nothing's wrong with us. We're normal. True. Have a good rest of your evening, y'all. Yeah, Nix, thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Powerwash, the Big Pumpkin specifically, and Noise Stream were the two streams my nephew caught a glimpse of that he requested to see more of, so your Powerwash content is popular with all ages. Yes! Brainwash them young to be loyal to the late night game. That's what we're doing in marketing. The strat's working. I'll have to bring that back to my marketing manager. He'll be thrilled. I'm very glad that I have the type of stream where people of all ages can feel welcome and have fun and take something good out of it. Yeah, the cult is working now. Oh my god. Brain power wash them. Oh my god. That said, I'm going to get going. It's way later than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was actually going to have time tonight to like watch shit and game and stuff with Morgan, but we're both like in like catch up on work mode. So thank you to those of you who stopped by for this short little yap session and yaps and maps. It's fun. Stream was so fun. Thanks for reading my Christmas DM. I appreciate you all. No, thank you so much for sending it. What the heck? Thank you. Didn't even feel bad letting him watch it. I just turned it down and let him watch while I typed in chat. Cute. Recruitment team's getting a raise, yeah. Guys, we don't have to lay them off this year. Catch up on work? That's a new combo. Stop. Looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you again. I might stream super late if we get back in time from Morgan's brother's holiday get-together for Friday. So a Friday night stream is not out of the question, but no guarantee. So Saturday, Sunday, planning on doing, you know, you guys will finally get to see. Actually, y'all are here late at night, and some of you are like, yeah, I don't really like Ko-fi and stuff, so I understand that it's like kind of hard to log on to and see all the posts. But those who missed this on the Ko-fi, I did pick out a Christmas outfit, and I will show this to chat here as a bonus, and those on Ko-fi just got it way earlier. But I got an outfit that I'll be wearing for some holiday theme streams very soon, and I hope that people are excited for those, if I can ever find the damn picture, because I have no organization system. But boom, that is all sequins. The buttons are peppermints, by the way. So I hope that that will look good and fun. But that is this year's outfit. Okay, Regina George. I'm excited. I'm excited. We'll take some cute pictures with it too, so those will go up on social media. So pretty. I'm excited to wear it. It's been hanging up in our bedroom for weeks now. Anyway, thank you so much for just being so kind while I was talking about you know, stuff going on. Thank you for being understanding about the weirdo schedule. I'm so sorry that 2024 is not the year I'm concentrating on beating the 3-hour stream average. 2025, we're getting that up to like 4 hours at least. Promise. We're gonna work really hard on doing that. Next sub goal, Brian learns the Mean Girls choreo for us in that dress. Oh god. I don't know if anyone wants to see that. I don't have the hips to sway, right? Anyway, this was fun. This was great. This is exactly what I kind of needed as a distraction. The stress of the holidays that's normal has been very amplified by just like what's going on with my sister. So again, hats off to you. I know you're going to tell me you don't have to thank us. We want to be here to support you, yada, yada, yada. But I want everyone to know, like, human to human being, it really means the world that there's people out there. Some of you I've never even gotten to meet in person who are just being understanding and being kind about the lack of streams, the weird schedule, me not being able to fulfill the special streams as often as I normally do. Like, thank you. Like, genuinely thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for being a part of what we do. You're great. Like, truly. I hope that this holiday season wasn't too rough on you. If it was, I hope you got a little bit of, like, good energy out of this community tonight, whether it was from me directly or from someone here in chat or just the sort of calming, relaxing vibes. I do the, you know, power wash streams because it's kind of like ASMR, right? But thank you, like, genuinely so much. It would not, and I say this every time, and some of you probably go, whatever, you just say that. But I mean it. This place would not be the same without you. Whether you're someone who's chatting and making other people laugh, you're someone who's lifting up someone else because they're having a rough time, you're making friends in chat, if you're lurking and you just enjoy the energy here and you don't want to disrupt that in any kind of way, you're doing something that our community would not be the same as it is right now without you. So, like, thank you. Like, truly, thank you so much for your kindness. Really hope that is something that just, I don't know, feels very sincere when I point it out for people. So thank you again. That said, I am going to end stream here. I don't know, if you want to head somewhere else, it's just like too late to raid. I can't sit up any longer. I hope that you all have a good time. You know, be kind, mindful representatives of the community. Like, thank you so much for vibing. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me tonight. It was great. I'll see you Saturday for sure. Maybe Friday. We'll see. But it will be great to spend time doing whatever. We got a lot of cool games going. I kind of want to start Cabin Factory soon. But I'll let y'all vote on the Discord. And we'll be doing some media review on Saturday as well, because Sunday we have a new batch to go through. Oh my god. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for all the follows, bits, subs, resubs, gifted subs, tips, anything that came through here tonight. Good god, I cannot remember the last time I got a $500 tip. That is unreal. Whoever sent that, I am like, I genuinely do not have enough words, which is why I keep saying the word genuinely over and over again. It's like the number one word I tweet. It's the number one word I use in social posts and in commentary. But it really means, like, from this very authentic place. Thank you so much for that. Whoever gifted subs tonight, anything. Yeah, 500 at once, Brookie. I don't know why. Like, thank you. I'm just, yeah, genuinely maxing. Yeah. Thank you, like, truly. You're all great. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for the lurks. Thanks for your time. All of you are incredible. Thank you so much. I hope that you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. All of you are the best in the world. Please don't let anyone try to convince you otherwise, because you really, really are. Finger hearts as usual. I'm going to get going, but I will see you, like I said, this weekend. We'll have a good time together, and hopefully I won't be dealing with some crazy health scares on my sister's end, and we'll maybe be able to go live before midnight for once. But take care of yourselves, please. You really deserve to. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. This was so fun. This was so great. I appreciate you all a ton. Goodbye. I just punched my camera. I'm sorry. Goodbye. 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 Take care, everyone. Thank you for being so awesome.
Miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are. Don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars. You'll be dancing, dancing on the moon.